Tonight on Game Night, Aaron, Nikki, Lincoln, and myself, all the usual suspects, will be playing Alan R. Moon's Airlines Europe, a game for 2 to 5 players from Rio Grande.
Airlines Europe will seem familiar to you if you have played Union Pacific, because it's sort of a slight redo, streamline, upgrade, mix and match of Union Pacific. Union Pacific, when it came out, was also sort of a upgrade, redo of the original game that Alan did called Airlines. So it's sort of come full circle in that regard. Airlines, I think, was the very first game that he had published in 1990. Union Pacific was like 2004.
He didn't do any
something.
stuff with Avalon Hill prior to that?
As far as I know, that was his first. That was Abacus, and I think that was his first maybe German game.
Okay, because I think, isn't Black Spy like an Avalon Hill game?
I don't know.
Okay, no biggie.
But this is essentially him coming back to Airlines again. So if you've played any of those games, there's a lot of things that'll be familiar. The first thing you need to know is that with 4 players, we don't use yellow, so that will go out. So basically, on your turn, you are going to do one of 4 things. All right. The first thing you're going to do, the first thing you can do on your turn, is that you can grow a plane or
a route.
You can get a flight certificate or whatever the language is, which is to say, to go from. You can place a plane on the board between 2 cities to connect those 2 cities to that train line. Plane line, sorry. I'm very Union Pacific-y in my head right now. So, for example, if you wanted the purple plane route to go from Vienna to somewhere else, the only 2 restrictions that you need to know is that you must, whatever route you put on the board has to be traced back to that home city, which is to say it has to just build off of itself.
So initially it's just these.
Correct. And you basically play it on a circle between 2 points, and you pay that dollar amount to play that plane on the board. Okay? You are required when you do that, if there are multiple routes on that board, you are required to take the cheapest available one. And you think to yourself, well, of course, I only have $8 million to start, so I would want the cheapest one. But you'll see later in the game that there are times when you will wish you could spend more, because when you put a plane on the board and you pay $3 to, say, go from Vienna to whatever this nameless city is on the board, purple then bumps up that many spaces over here by that many dollars. So that moves up 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is the perfect example. I didn't plan this, but you'll see that that takes purple.
This is the stock price of the firm, is that correct?
Yes, and they pay off in these little sections where the marker is. So purple moved from this section to this section, but not one more space would have bumped it up here. I'm getting a little ahead of myself, and I'll come back to that, but that is the reason that you might want to pay more. To that end, and this is one of the rules changes, and the one that I forget every single time I play this game, even though I'm explaining it to you now, you may, on placement, do 2 of those. Meaning, you can place a plane and then a plane. And it doesn't have to be the same color, but if I wanted to, I could then do this purple, or this purple, or this purple, or over here.
But not this.
Or over here. Correct. A route between 2 cities is now serviced by the purple train line. Plane line. I'm going to say that the entire time. I'm going to say it the entire time. Purple being... Airline. What? I can't even read that. What is that? Lucky Hans Airlines?
What?
Yeah, it's got a thing.
Oh, on the bottom of the thing.
No, it's right there.
Yeah.
So, purple now is serviced between these 2, so can no longer be on that route. Not only that, but only one other plane company, airline company, can be also on that route. Right. So if Brown were to eventually build there, like so, then no one else can fly between these 2 cities. So it is possible during the course of the game that some of these airline companies will get boxed in or hemmed in, and that's very possible and can happen. All right? But I could place this for my first move, and for my second move, I could do this. You are not required to stay within the same company, but the point is this. You can place 1 or 2 planes on the board. All right? And I'm not kidding. Every time I play this game, I'm sitting here and I'm doing all my moves, and at some point, someone places a plane and then places a second one, and I always go, oh yeah, you can do that. I don't know why I always forget, because it's not like the other games in this. It's not like Union Pacific, it's not like the original one. So that is one way that you could, if you were dying to get purple up, you could
place the same color.
1, 2, 3, 4, right? And that's of course not enough to go to the thing. But if I had gone here where this 5 is, boom! Now I'm up to this little chunk of scoring thing. And again, I will explain that later. So that's one thing you can do on your turn. You may place 1 or 2 planes on the board, getting their flight certificates or again whatever it's called, and connecting to the route. The second thing you can do on your turn, when you do that, when you place a plane on the board, that is the only time in the game where you then can draw a stock. Okay? Mm-hmm. You only draw 1, and basically there'll be 5 of these face up at all times, and the deck will be here, and you can draw any of the face up stocks, or you can draw blind from the top of the deck. All right? When you draw a stock, it fills in right away. That is your turn. It doesn't matter how many planes you place, you can only ever draw 1 stock. So placing 2 planes still only gets you 1 stock. But it is the only way to get the stock, is to draw them. And the reason that you want to get them is because they will score. We're going to shuffle in these scoring cards seated throughout the deck. And when they come up, and they will just come up sort of when they happen, we're not entirely sure when they'll come up, but they're roughly sort of a third, kind of. When they come up, we will score for every airline company on the board based on where it is on this track. And unlike Union Pacific and the other games that only ever scored for majority stockholder, then second highest stockholder, you'll see these score out to 5 places, although many of the places are 0, 0, 0, 1,
until
1.
you get up to this.
Correct. So, and the way it will work basically is whoever has the most stock in an airline company, let's say in this little bracket,
we'll get 3.
3 for the first, then 2 for the next, then 1 for the next, then 0 for the next. If people are tied, you add the 2 together for the level at which they're tied, and you round in their favor. So if 2 people are tied for first here, it's 3 plus 2 is 5.
It goes to 6.
Goes to 6, so they each get 3.
Oh, wow.
Then the next person would get 1.
Right.
It just goes down to the next, okay? And you'll see that that gets pretty big throughout the board once it gets up to 16, 8, 4, 2, etc. Okay? Now, how you score, how you have stock on the board, is the second thing you can do on your turn, which is instead of putting a plane on the board, essentially growing an airline, and taking stock, you can play stock in front of you. Cards in your hand
don't count for anything
when scoring comes up. It's simply the cards you have laid out on the board.
So you do this instead of placing an airline on the board?
Correct. And your options are as follows. Placing cards on the table in front of you to essentially activate them. You may place either 1 share from 2 separate companies. So I can place, say, this brown and this white, which is to say a single share from 2 different companies, or as many shares as you want from a single company. So I could place these 3 blues. I could also, if I felt like it was my best move strategically, place 1 blue and say 1 green, even though I have 2 more blues in my hand. I just chose not to play them.
What's the reason for that?
Well, again, we're fighting for majorities. If 1 blue gets me at a scoring level that I want to get at, maybe I'm not ready to place the other 2 just yet.
Okay.
Or let's say you don't know I have these other 2 blue. I might hold them back, thinking
because you might have drawn blind.
You and I might each have blue, and by playing only 1, you might think, oh well, maybe I can still be in blue, so you'll grow it for me.
Ah,
right. Additionally, now this is a change if you've played the other 2 games. When you place stock to the table, you will get from the bank $2 for every share you place as a dividend.
Okay.
So placing that will get me $4. That will get me $6. So there's a reason you might want to place a lot of one color is you might want the money. But you always get $2 per share when placing on the table. All right? So that is a second thing you can do on your turn. All right. First thing is you can place on the board and pay and move it up and take a stock. Second thing you can do is you can play stock to the table, either a single of two different or as many of you want as one. A third thing you can do on your turn, something that we will all be doing throughout the game, is you can simply say, I want $8, and you just take $8 from the bank, and that's your whole turn. That's how you get more money. Because this is not paying out in money like the other games. It's paying out in victory points.
Okay.
Okay? The only way you get money in this game is from dividends, by placing stock on the table, and from just saying on your turn, I'm taking $8.
So what's this here? This is exchange?
I haven't gotten to it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right? So that's the third thing you can do on your turn. The last thing you can do on your turn, there is another airline in the game.
Oh, okay.
That's
UP.
It is Air Abacus, in honor of Abacus that published the first airlines. And yes, it is essentially like the Union Pacific stock. And there are 20 of them. I didn't say this before, but for example, this FF flies. It's green. I wonder why for FF. This 9 on there means that there are 9
shares.
There are 9 shares of this, and I believe also 9 planes.
That makes sense.
Okay? But I'm not entirely sure.
There are 9. I can tell you that.
The Air Abacus is a separate airline. It is not on the board. It doesn't grow. It's not here. It always scores according to this chart. When the first scoring card comes up, it scores like this.
4, 2, 1, and 0.
Right.
Second round is 8, 4, 2, 1, and 0. And the third round is 16, 8, 4, 2, and 1.
Correct. There's only one way to get this, and that is the fourth thing you do. It takes your entire turn, but you trade in stock for it. You can trade any single share of stock, and you just discard it out of the game, for 1 share of this, or you can trade any 3 shares of stock, discard it out of the game, for 2 shares of this. Note, this, like any other stock, just goes in your hand. Until you put it to the table, it's not anything. It's just a card in your hand. Okay?
It's been a long time since I played UP. So.
Okay, so those are the 4 things you can do on your turn, right? You are essentially growing. It's like a stock market game in a way, right? You're essentially growing these airline companies. They are increasing in value. In this case, it's a direct value. It's how much money you put into them to grow their routes that moves them around the board. The scoring cards, when they come up, will score based on what you have on the table.
These are the VPs, right?
Correct. You get victory point shits for
right.
pay. This is the scoring now. It's not a payoff anymore.
Right.
In the other games, money was scoring.
Right.
And then a couple other things. These little chits on the board. These are incentives for the smaller airlines. Okay? So, let's see. It says on the back of here, there are only 7 white planes.
Right.
But if Moscow can connect to Madrid, then it immediately bumps an extra 9 up here.
Is it 9?
For the white.
Oh, yeah, plus
It
9.
is
For the white
plus 9.
stock.
In addition to whatever you spent to get there.
Sure, of course.
Obviously, you're not going to do that unless you have that company. Because it's not like $9 that you get or anything. It only benefits the people
It
in
just bumps
that.
the stock that you've already got, or that you potentially could flip over.
It bumps that company up
Right.
an extra 9. And these are all pretty much the same thing. Plus 7, plus 8, plus 6 from connecting to... And
Across the board,
Yes,
essentially.
and their colors match. So orange to orange,
Right.
and green to green, etc., etc. There are also a couple of spots, here's one, off the board. You can connect essentially off of Europe.
To the Far East, yeah.
Correct. And only one line
That's
can...
the
United
US.
States, yeah.
Only
Okay.
one line can do that,
Oh, yeah.
and it costs a lot,
like Tokyo.
but it is a way of bumping something up 8 if you have $8.
So anything. So you build something there and you could dump.
Well, for example, if Brown goes here,
then it's brown.
Oh.
on
okay.
Brown's next turn, Brown can go here. If you had
Or on Brown's
$13,
same turn.
if you had $13, you could do that in 1 turn, and Brown would go up 13.
Sweet.
All right, and you can
So
do that.
5 for this and then 8
Right,
for this.
and you
Okay.
could do that on your very first turn. We start with $8. On your very first turn, you could just take $8.
Right.
It's not like refill up to 8. You can just take $8. All right? There is a triggering effect. So the bank has a limited amount of cash. It's 30 million per player. So our bank started with 120 million. And if the bank runs out of cash, if someone wants to take $8 and there isn't $8, there is there are rules to how you deal with that, which basically people that have a lot of money basically have to either all put in 8 or they all have to discard down to 8, which is really harsh. It's a way of basically saying, hey, if you're going to hoard $32, guess what? When the bank runs out, you're down to 8 now. Wow. So don't do that. Because of that, I've never in the games I've played seen that happen. I'm not saying that it can happen. I'm just saying the incentive to hoard money is there's no incentive to hoard money.
Right.
I mean, there is an incentive to have a lot of
to
money to
hoard
make a
is
big move on
punished.
your turn, but you might get punished for it. I will look that rule up again if it happens, but I'm pretty sure it's harsh.
So having a bunch of money, though, all you can do is just add 2 planes. You could do 2 expensive routes.
Correct.
But it's not like having $32
Right.
isn't
It's not like you
beneficial.
can buy a bunch of stock. That's the only thing you do with the money, right?
Correct, but remember, you also get money when you
expand
lay
routes.
cards down, so that takes
Yeah.
money out of the bank as well.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
but
hoarding
it's-
money is not
there's no
necessarily
reason to hoard
beneficial.
$40.
There is a reason in
really,
the sense
is
that
there?
you could plant 2 planes, and then on your next turn you could do it again.
Yeah.
And for purposes of tempo, you will see that might be very beneficial to you.
Right.
If I can go boom, boom, right?
Yep.
And this is brown. On my next turn, I could go 5 here and 8 here.
Right.
And now brown has gone here, 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 and here.
Right.
That's $26 I would need to do that.
Yep.
So I'd have to have it. We have 3 scoring cards in the game, and when the 3rd scoring card comes up, that's the end of the game. So it won't be all the way through this deck. And at that point, we score all of the airline companies where they are. And
So the
whoever
third
has the most
scoring is
points.
just that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
The game has
Yeah, makes sense.
The game has just
Yeah.
3
There's
scoring
not a
cards.
4th score.
Okay.
And we got a little pre-preparation to sort of seed this deck as to where the scoring cards go. So we're going to take a little break and let me do that now, and then we'll start the game.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so through the miracle of editing, we have done a bunch of things. The first thing is we have fixed this deck. The 3rd scoring card is somewhere in the bottom 11 cards. Then there's one roughly in the middle of the deck. And then there's another one about a quarter of the way down, but we don't exactly know how many. So the 1st scoring card will happen about a quarter of the way down. The next thing we did was we determined a start player, which was Nikki. And the way this game works is, as start player, she gets a victory point. Victory points should be secret. Lincoln, you get 2. Aaron, you get 3. And I start with 4.
Why is that?
That's just to balance out the advantage, I guess, of being start player. In theory, she has the first crack at scoring, right? Because if the
does
scoring
more
card
turns.
comes up on Aaron's turn,
Right.
I will have 1 fewer turn before the scoring card comes up. The next thing we did was we dealt 8 cards out to everybody. We did this before we shuffled in the scoring cards. And we are all going to start with 2 face up in front of us. So we get to put 2 out before the game starts.
And does it adjust that stuff immediately?
It does not, because this has
doesn't-
nothing to do with this. It
Right.
has everything
Oh,
to
that's
do with
right.
placing
That's
claims on the board.
correct.
But here are the 2 things you need to know. The first is we're going to choose 2 and then flip them all over simultaneously. And the second thing you need to know is they must be different companies.
Okay.
And we keep the rest of them for our hand?
Yes, so we all have 6 other stocks that none of us know what they are. But, and this is the other advantage to a start player, you get to see this. So you know what's coming up. I mean, obviously, I know what's coming up as well, but I have 4th crack at it. Make sense?
I don't really know how to select that, but I'm just picking 2. But these will be already invested in these companies.
Absolutely correct. Is it good?
Remember?
Is it good? Is it good? Where's it good?
Yeah,
And
there we go.
I didn't say this, but you guys probably saw it. Maybe other people didn't see it. This is in fact from fewest to largest. So there are the
Right.
fewest white planes, and there are the most blue planes.
And also shares.
Correct. And that's why this starts back further. That'll be 1. And that'll be the other. We all have 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 different ones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reveal.
Oh, mine are the same color.
No.
Interesting. So, what's the rationale, Dave, of what you were doing there? Just based on what you had?
So I picked, one of the ones I picked was the the smallest one that I had because it's the least likely to go up against one of you. If there are only 7 of these in the entire deck, and I have one or maybe more, then I know that you are less likely to have one.
Okay.
Right? Now, that means no one's probably going to help me grow this,
Right.
but at least I will be the majority shareholder in it when it scores. At the very least,
Makes
if
sense.
nothing ever happens with it, I will get...
I already know we will lose, Dave. On this.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I did that.
Okay.
I'm just going to guess, but for example, Nikki may have played the green one because maybe she's going to draw that green one, or the red one
the red
because
one,
maybe
sorry.
she's going to draw that red one. Obviously, the bigger numbers are harder to keep majority in,
Yeah.
but they also grow the most. The white one is never going to get further than here-ish.
Right.
I don't really know, but I mean, obviously it depends. It can grow very expensively, but it
Yes.
takes a lot of money.
And it's got this +9 over here.
And as crazy as it sounds, even though that's 8 and it bumps up 8, it's hard sometimes to get $8 together and spend it all because then you have no money. Whereas the bigger companies are in the middle where they can do a lot of little threes.
Yes.
All right, I've said all that. So,
Yes.
your turn.
I am.
You can grow something on the board once or twice. You can take $8. If you grow something on the board, you draw stock. You can take $8. You can trade for Air Abacus, or you can put more stuff on the
What's
table.
the name of the white one?
White wins.
Okay. Cool. I just wanted to know because I like the names. The names are all based on game companies.
Yep.
That's why he wins.
That's Alan Moon's.
His self-published games when he first... He basically
One girl
self-published his own
took
games.
like almost all of them. They had a prize table thing with all of almost all of them except
They're
for
in
one.
sort of like a powder blue boxes, and his company was called White Wind.
So Elfin whatever was originally that, and
Santa Fe was that. Fishy...
Cool.
Elfin Wizards, Elfin Gold. He had a lot
All right,
of
what are you doing?
Elfin games.
I'm growing a plain
Okay, which one?
sprouts.
What would you like?
I'm gonna do red
Okay,
and
here's a red.
Days of Flying Wonders.
Put it on the board somewhere.
red and
Do that one first. Just put it on the
Oh.
board somewhere.
where am I going? Lowest
Lowest.
number.
Okay, so this moves up 3. 1, 2, 3. Do
No.
you want to do another one? You
Yeah.
can do 2, you know.
Yes.
Very small.
That's why.
Green, please.
Okay.
Oh, she's getting into her stocks. Right off the bat.
Sure.
Why not?
Sure, why not?
Well, you're also helping me and Lincoln, though.
I know. I like.
Oh, that's bad.
It's bad for me.
It is bad for you.
Yeah. That's fine.
What was that? 4?
Yeah.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That cost $7. So
Okay.
$7 to Aaron, who is banking for us.
6, 7.
And that allows you to draw either one of the 5 face-up stocks, or let's put this here, I guess. One of the 5 face-up, or blind
Or
from
blind.
the deck.
Oh, I know what she should get.
And that's going in my hand.
Correct,
yes.
not on the table.
Yep.
And that immediately refills, and it's Lincoln's turn.
Yeah, 7. Okay. Boy, I know I'm not good at this game. But I do love these games.
I did get better at Union Pacific when we played it a bunch of times, but it's been so long.
So I basically want to place on the board to be able to draw these.
That's the only way to draw stock, is by growing something on the board.
Okay. I will take. Darn it.
Darn it is not a color.
I know. I will take a red,
Okay.
and I will place it where it's red, which will be 3 doll hairs.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pay $3.
Yep, and Mr. Baker, there we go.
You do not have to, but you
I
may
know.
do a second.
I'm trying to decide.
I'm just reminding myself.
So this is orange. It seems yellow, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That
it
is
is
orange.
Or yellow over there.
That's this one.
Yeah. I will take. I'm gonna be friendly with Dave, maybe.
No.
Or not friendly. Well,
No.
you're going to force
I mean,
him to
you
be
took
friendly.
it-
Is what you are.
Oh, hey,
Oh, we got a black
different color. This one
Let's see
is
that.
Brooms Bewitched Airlines.
Aaron.
I am going to. And you took that white one. Okay. I'm going to expand green. Pay $5. 5 for green. Mr.
Okay.
Stockman.
Ooh,
But that's it. I can do a second one, but I choose not to.
fair enough.
And I'm going to take a mystery off the top.
He's drawn blind. First guy's drawn blind. That's
Ah, man, I should have taken one. All right.
That's awesome.
Mystery draw.
Are you ready for your mystery draw, you guys?
Me.
I'm going to spend $3. 2 change, please. Put an orange plane here.
Is there
What color?
Stop you. Oh,
orange?
I love you.
Did he say orange?
And that's
it's
here,
fun
hit it.
again to fly. The orange
Yes,
airline.
done. End of turn.
You moved it up? You didn't
Yep.
move it up.
I'm only costing myself.
Yes, you are.
Done.
Yes.
End of turn.
Because you like orange.
Oh boy.
Orange, I'm glad that I said orange.
Aren't you glad you choose to dial? No.
$1. I guess I'm doing option D.
You
Yes.
would
$8
like to have
$8.
$8?
For $8.
Makes sense.
End
Right?
of turn. Ligon.
I'm gonna lay stock out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get in on the white ones
Mhm.
since it's only Dave and I, and I'm gonna get in on the green ones since
And that gets you $4.
Oh, yeah, I forgot there was money that way.
$4. I don't have something. Okay. There's money in the banana
So
stand.
I'm going
There's
to.
always money in the
There's
banana
always money in
stand.
the banana stand.
I'm going to expand the blue planes. I'm going to spend $3.
Okay.
We're going to go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. 3 blue. Boom, boom, boom.
3.
Is there a reason to hold back on putting the stocks out other than it doesn't let it grow,
Flip.
Dave?
What?
Oh, it's blue.
Is there a reason? And all the stocks are on the back side of your little card, by the way. Your little cheat sheet card.
Tells you how many. Well, it just tells you.
Yeah, yeah.
But
What
that's
was-
also at the bottom.
What
of
was
the
your
stocks.
question, please?
Is there any reason? I mean, we have a scoring thing coming eventually here soon.
Right.
Is there another reason not
Just
to
giving
get
the
these out?
information away.
No. Just exactly what Aaron said.
Right. You're showing us that you're invested in those 4 now.
Well,
And so
I mean,
Nikki
it's
knows
not
that-
like I have a ton of them.
No, I know.
I'm just,
That's the only reason, I guess, though. End of turn.
Thank you.
So you can basically get rid of stocks that you don't want to deal with by trading them out for or
Yeah,
for
yeah.
AA stocks.
Yeah.
You said a. There's $4.
Is that 4? It looks like 3.
That was 4.
That.
Let me run my bank.
The Bank of Aaron.
4.
He's gonna kill us.
And
Oh, yeah.
I will also.
We're all playing for
I will also
second
draw
place.
blind. End of turn.
Huh?
Oh. Oh.
Ah.
Oh.
I'm trying to go.
What are you laughing at?
Just
already?
looking at the stock situation on the board.
What's so amusing about it then?
Money is open. Victory points are not. And I did look up. And I did look up the rule. If the bank runs out of money, anyone with more than 8 million euros throws away down to 8 million euros.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really harsh.
Yeah, that's very harsh.
That's why you never really see it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, erg.
I made this. Oh, it's rights issues.
It's
Rights
not
issues.
gonna be- nobody's even gonna
Say
know
I
what
made
you're talking
this?
about.
What?
Nothing.
It's a production.
Don't listen to
company.
me. Please take
I
your
don't
turn.
think those
All right.
can be copyrighted.
Please take your turn. You're thinking
Production
too long.
company slogans. Whose turn is it?
Mine. I'm being slow.
He was booing shit.
Good boy. Good dog. Thank you. You're right.
Good dog.
That's it. Good night, Mr. Walters.
Nikki's the only one who's like, whatever.
Grr.
No, I'm just saying, what?
No, he said goodnight, Mr. Walters, and I think that one is the one where he
Hey, mumbles at
he
the end.
mumbles.
I know,
I
but I'm
just
just
did it.
I don't know.
3.
$3 to the bank, please.
Well, she can
Well,
add them
I'm
together if
thinking-
she's doing another one.
If she wants to.
I'm thinking I'm stinking. And
See your
sorry.
cards.
It's okay.
sorry.
It's mine.
And 4.
Wait a
$7.
second. This Alan R. Moon fellow is the president of all these companies according to the stock certificates?
Is that what it
Really?
says?
Yeah,
Yes.
wow.
That's awesome.
That's gotta be
it's
some
okay
sort
to
of
do two of the
anti-monopoly
same thingy?
Oh wait, no. This is illegal. This is
Why-
illegal.
why-
This one right here.
Because you're
Because-
already connected between
Just
the
do
two
it there.
cities.
It's 4 there.
How?
Here or here or here.
You don't
Or
have
here.
to fill the route. It's just
You have now connected Rome to this.
this can
unnamed
have
city
2
on the
colors
map.
here and this can
I
have
wanna
3
go
colors
here then.
here.
Okay,
Done.
I've got places to go.
And people to
Draw
see.
stock.
Wait, was blue adjusted successfully for both of those? I don't
Yes.
think
Yes,
it
Yes,
was.
it was
4
4
and
on either
4.
one.
Yes.
Oh,
it
it was
was.
way at the beginning?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the very first blue. You
It
can
was-
always actually check.
Draw your stupid stock.
Which one do you want? I'm guessing the red one.
You're correct, sir.
All right. New stock.
Wonder why.
New stock that beats is
It's
1.
blue! So I'm gonna go for blue.
Oh, I don't know if that rule exists.
What's that?
The Union Pacific rule, where if they all come up the same, they get wiped away. I don't think that's in this game.
Oh.
Okay, I know. I'm just worried about the stocks coming, the scoring.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's happening.
Well, a quarter of the deck is probably anywhere from 8 to 14 cards.
Oh, okay.
So,
We've only done like 5 or something.
Correct.
Yeah.
but you're not wrong. You'd always rather have stuff on the table when that happens, obviously.
Okay, so I'm going to do a purple for 3. Right there.
Okay. Purple for 3. 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
And
I like that we're growing things we don't have on the table. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
and I'm going to cough in the microphone.
I'm trying
No,
not to.
I know, dude. I'm hoping you're not sick.
We're all hoping he's not swim.
Yeah.
Trois.
Wait, he grew yours. That's madness.
And I'm going to do white, since I'm in it.
Sweet.
Let's go surfing now. Everybody's learning how.
Come on, go surfing with me.
It's going to be $4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 7 total.
You already paid the 3 for the
You did?
Yes, I
Great.
did.
That's how I'd love to do it. Please draw stock.
Okay,
Off the top?
Blind. All right, Aaron.
Alright. I have no money, so I'm going to lay down some stocks.
You said stocks.
I'm going to lay down
You said stocks.
Sally.
orange.
Boo!
Orange, yay!
Boo.
I'm just teasing because you said it correctly.
No, I didn't.
You didn't. You said it.
I know. I'm
And
just
green.
joking.
I don't do that.
Oh my gosh, that sucks.
Boo.
So I get $4.
Yep, I get $4 for doing the exact same move.
Oh, booty.
Boo to
Guys.
you.
Wow.
$4, please.
Everybody is deciding to do that this turn.
Well, we were out of money. There was not all that
Well, I
much.
wasn't going to grow orange and not eventually get into it.
Right.
Here we go. Green,
Ugh.
red.
Give her $4.
Give the lady $4. Hey, guess what? I'm growing my stocks. I don't have money. So I'm going to do
Yes,
green. There's half the stocks already.
Hey,
More
what
than
the
half the
heck?
stocks.
It's okay. I get something for being green.
And then I will do
It's not
orange
easy.
with... I'm not letting
You
those
know.
guys.
Nice.
Wow, look at this nice orange company.
So
we've
$4
got.
for me.
Orange. Whee!
There. I'm
Orange,
being
orange.
completely open with my money.
Airlines in raspberry red.
What?
Lamb in yellow.
What is that reference?
It's the cereal that I don't want to say just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just in case we get in trouble.
So you lay down some more.
Yes.
I'm gonna grow an airline.
Grow my airline.
Maybe.
Ooh. Ooh, an aristocrat.
Nah.
Ooh. Just sitting there.
I'm gonna grow Lincoln's airline. I'm going to pay $4 to grow blue. Yeah, here. 4 for blue, please. And I'll take a blue. Let's take this blue.
That other blue was better, dude.
No, it was too sticky.
Oh! Well, I was going to lay stock, but now I might have to draw that orange.
Orange?
I'm not. I'm going to lay stock. I'm going to play another orange.
Oh.
And that blue you just grew. Thank you, Aaron Kapachi.
You grew his airline.
What?
It wasn't my
$4,
airline.
please. Here's one. Nikki,
Yes.
your turn. Tis on you.
I'm thinking.
It's awesome.
I love these games.
6. Give me a red plane and a blue plane.
She likes the double move. How much is that?
6.
Okay. So 2 3s, I take it.
Correct.
You're doubting her?
and
Just
there.
waiting to see where she
1,
goes.
2, 3. Okay.
But shouldn't this plane really be facing this way? Because it's going
Is it in the same run there, guys?
out
Oh, no.
from...
Yeah.
No, because
Home base.
Yep. Home base, correct. All right, you get to draw stock.
Yes, it- you moved them both 3?
Yes, I did. We of the Blue Plane Company, thank you.
You're welcome.
Come on, scoring card. Scoring
Done.
card. Scoring
This goes-
card.
No,
Please.
no
Yes.
scoring
No,
card.
not yet.
Scoring
not
card.
yet. Not
Come on,
yet.
scoring card. Come on, Lincoln. Trigger that scoring.
Not yet.
Scoring card. Scoring
Not yet.
card.
Not yet.
You shush.
I did the wrong.
What did you do wrong?
Nothing. I'm cool.
Okay,
Not getting into the first round scoring is perfectly fine. By the way.
No, game over.
It really isn't. Right now it's going to be 5, 3, 2, 1.
Basically, if you don't have orange right now,
What color is that? Orange.
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 It's the Aaron
orange.
Kapaki.
Okay, so
Orange.
I will grow.
Orange.
Green's already pretty big, right? And it's going to split 5, 3. It's 8, 10.
You and Nikki are tied. You guys are all tied for first.
$9. I don't know.
Oh,
You will
yeah.
get 5
We'll get-
plus 3 plus 2.
It's
10.
10. So we'll get 4 each. It'll round in our favor, or it'll round down to 4.
You'll get 4 each, as I understand the rules.
4H.
And I'll get 1.
4 each. Okay,
I'm in it. Wow. 1,
And
2, 3,
7
4,
on
5,
the table.
7 of the 9 greens?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
okay, so I'm
shuffled
gonna.
this.
I did.
Okay, I'm gonna do at least that blue. That'll be $3.
This one where?
Which one?
Right
Where
here?
it's $3.
There's
Okay.
like 4 choices. where
Okay, I'm
it's
sorry.
$3.
1, 2, 3. Spend the 3.
I just did,
Excellent.
and I will.
Come on, scoring card.
Oh,
Scoring
Shut up.
card. Scoring.
Oh.
Yeah. And that's it. I'm just gonna draw.
you can draw blind.
You was gonna draw the blue. Come on, scoring card. Doh. Boo to Aaron getting stock on the table. Well, yeah.
Oh crap!
3.
Take $6.
I will take $6.
And by the way,
Yay to getting
choke
stock
on
on the
it.
table.
And
Yay.
boo
And
and
choke on it.
boo and hiss. All right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna spend $7,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put this here for 3.
Orange.
1, 2, 3.
Orange.
And this here for 4.
Orange.
1, 2, 3, 4. And that connects to this
Yeah.
for 6.
Ooh.
1, 2,
So
3,
that's-
4, 5, 6. Ah, I'm one short. This just goes out
So
again.
that's the orange line connecting these two,
Yes.
right?
Correct. I
Alright.
connected Athens to London, and for that I get a $6 bonus. And believe it or not,
Perhaps some orange. Not some
I
orange
am
though?
not going to draw the orange.
Oh.
That's how confident I am with orange. Question is, do I care which one of you guys get it? And I don't. I want to see what this is. Ooh. End of turn.
Oh, not a scoring card either.
End of turn.
Oh, that delays it too.
No,
No, it
could
doesn't.
still be a
Oh yeah, it
scoring
comes
Scoring
up.
cards
That's
in
right.
here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Really?
$8.
Yeah.
Nikki gets $8.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron.
Yeah.
And choke on it.
You still have second place.
I won in first place.
Well, second place is good.
No.
I gave you a shot at first place, didn't I?
Yes,
The scoring card
Yes,
came
at least
right
I had.
there.
At
You
least
had
there was
one-
one
you had
draw
one
where I
chance at
could
it.
have gotten it.
You had one chance at it, so one.
Oh, I have to
One
play
soldier.
stock. So I will.
You don't have to play stock.
I don't have $1 or $2. Oh, hey, I can place route.
You can't.
So I
The
will.
minimum route is 3.
That's what I'm saying. I have 3.
Oh, okay, great. I thought you said you had 2.
I think you said you had $1.
No, I did, but then
Alright.
I said, oh, I can.
Are you gonna do it?
Yeah, $3 for something.
I'm guessing not blue.
Perhaps.
Yeah, I'm not in it anymore.
Red.
Green,
White.
white,
There's no. I don't think there is a white for 3.
orange.
Especially not yet.
if you're drawing the orange.
Yeah, there is right there.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Let's do white,
Get in the orange game. Okay.
and I paid.
You paid.
Okay, so I go to Paris, France, and
And
I'm going to take that. I'm
Yep.
going to be with Dave, and there's a gray stock.
No one's got that one on the table, right?
Someone drew one of those. Wasn't there one?
There was one out here, yes, but no one's got it on the table, is what I
Correct.
said.
Was that you that drew that? Paying
Excuse
attention. You're slippery. You're a slippery eel.
Slippery.
Who?
Aaron's a slippery eel.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't draw it.
Oh, whatever, slippery eel. It's your turn. Go be slippery.
I'm gonna.
Go be a slippery eel.
You got money, too.
Yeah. I don't really want to do any of these yet. I'm gonna just grow green for $3.
Okay.
Move green 3.
Green 3.
Here.
How's that tracked in Union Pacific? That stuff.
It's not. You count the number of trains
Okay.
on the board. And it has nothing to
like
do with
that.
And it has nothing to do with dollar value.
I just like that.
I agree. It's a really nice streamlined system for it.
I gotta take.
Don't put anything up on one. Fair enough.
Red.
$8. End of turn.
Oh.
Nikki, it's your turn.
Oh, Dave needs money.
Mark needs women.
Boo. She's going to play stock down. Yep.
Purple.
That's 2, right?
So
2
far,
bucks. Yep.
That's I'm done.
You can't do another color? or
she
something?
can. She chooses not to.
Okay. I'm doing the same thing, so I'm getting in with Dave while the getting's good. And I'm getting in with Dave while the getting's good.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, look at you. Time for a scoring card, I think.
Well, now that I'm totally out of it on blue.
I'm going to become majority shareholder of white and take
White
$4.
wins.
I will also take $4.
Wow, we're all like worried about that scoring.
I guess we are.
Thank you. I wasn't. I was about to grow something, but you made me do this.
I did? What did I do? Oh, the
You-
orange.
Yeah, you went to orange.
But I saw you draw it. I didn't know when you'd play it.
My turn?
Yep.
2 gray planes.
Of course I'm going to want to do
please.
that.
2 gray planes.
For 10.
Nobody in the gray.
Not at all.
There's 10. Look at that.
So she's the one that did it?
Perhaps. Or she just had it. No. Oh, yeah, that's this long route.
Yes.
Oh,
And,
look at that.
And I get that.
and
Yep.
boom!
18 for gray.
Wow.
Wow.
He's a genius.
8 and 18 is
Friggin'
26.
amazing.
Thank you.
What a genius.
Oh, I draw the stock.
No, or did you?
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I'm guessing.
Great one.
I'm guessing the gray.
I don't want the scoring card to come up yet.
That
Oh,
would
well,
be-
there it is.
Oh!
It was upside down in the deck.
And we didn't notice?
Nice job.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
Good deck
Turn the next one over.
Wait, does that mean when it's revealed it should score?
Turn the next one over. You fill in the next one.
Yeah, that's been sitting there. Does it need to come out? You just put it upside down?
I put it in the wrong way
Okay.
because
It's been sitting there.
It is,
So-
it is the right way.
Should we check?
It
the
was
deck?
not.
No, it wasn't. It was-
I'm sure that was just that one mistake. We'll find out.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
What, it,
Just leave it.
I don't know.
Leave it.
We don't want to know.
We'll
But
find
either
out when
way-
it happens.
but we're gonna know one card too early that it's coming next.
Yeah, but we
No,
were
we
idiots.
won't.
I don't
Yeah.
want to know. I don't want to know.
I agree.
It's gonna mess up the game.
For you only. We don't care. Black. Is anyone in black?
No.
No.
Is anyone in purple?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Those guys.
We
three-way
have a
tie.
three-way tie.
No, I'm not in it. I'm
He's
just saying
in
yes to
it.
those guys.
All right, so
We have a
Oh, yeah,
two
we
and
agree
one
on
is
this.
3. We each get 1 point. Here's a point for you,
Sweet.
point for me.
and a point for me. That's purple. Brown.
Just you and I.
All right, that's
2 points for each of us.
Yep. Here's 2 for you,
Hey, Aaron's cheating.
and
over
2
there.
for me. There's also bigger.
I know. I'm
scores.
getting ready for them.
All right, white.
Me and
Aaron.
Yeah,
I
he's
get the
me,
Aaron
three.
gets 4.
and you and I get 2.
You and I get 2 and 1 is 2. Correct. There's 2 for you, and 2 for me. Did you take your 3?
Yep, 4.
4. Thank you. Red. Nikki,
2.
right?
And me.
And he's second.
He's got 2 then. Nikki gets 5. Lincoln gets 3.
Change. 2 back.
Green. You 3 are first, right?
Yes.
So 5 and 3 is 2 is 10.
So we think it's
4 apiece.
It's
4
rounded up.
apiece?
Yep. You guys get 4.
Everyone give 1 back for that
And I
one.
get 1. That was green. Blue. Nikki gets 5. Aaron gets 3.
And Nikki didn't get to exploit that.
I know.
Lincoln 2 and 1.
Really
Lincoln
not
and I each
happy
get
about
2.
that.
2.
I'm going to turn it in a second. Okay.
And I would have not done it had
Seriously.
if I paid attention to the deck being.
Seriously not
Greg,
happy
who's in
about
Greg?
that.
I think only
Me,
Nikki.
but I don't have the stocks out.
Oh.
I get here. Give me 10. I'll give you 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get 6 for gray. Lincoln gets 3
For orange.
For orange, sorry. Lincoln gets 3 for orange.
Here, I'll give you 2.
And Aaron, you get 2 for orange.
I'll take this 2, and you'll take a 5.
Thank you.
And nobody scores Air Abacus.
Right, I almost did that.
I almost did that too. And
But
that
you would
was.
have been able to
Oh
place it,
gosh, darn it!
What do we do
You're right, I
wrong?
wouldn't
We've done
have.
something wrong.
No.
Yes, but it's okay. Luckily, we can correct it.
Okay.
I always forget this when this happens. So, we fill this immediately. This scoring card goes here. This is another crazy difference between this game and Union Pacific. It goes in front of you to indicate that it came up on Nikki's turn.
Okay. So I'm now the
Because
start player on this round.
because starting with you, we now all draft one of these face-up stocks,
Oh, starting with me.
and it doesn't fill in,
Okay.
and you can't draw blind.
Okay.
Shoot.
Let me make sure that's right. This is the one rule that's also very, very different from UP. Everybody who knows this game was like screaming at their screens at home, like, ah! Beginning
That's
with
supposed to happen
beginning with the player with the scoring card and continuing clockwise order. So I'm wrong. It starts with Nikki. Wait. When a scoring card is drawn from the player gives a scoring card to his left neighbor who places it face up
you're
his
right.
player. Okay, I did that right. If the player drew a card, he had blah, blah, blah. You fill the stock market to 5. Now the game is interrupted to score the airlines. Beginning with the player with the scoring card in continuing order, each player draws a card until everyone's gotten 1 share. No new shares get added. After that happens, all remaining shares are removed from the stock market, and then we fill 5. Then we score the airlines. You're not playing them to the table.
They get
So
discarded?
anything that doesn't get picked gets discarded.
Oh.
Now, nothing
They're all
changes
okay.
as far as what we did because the scoring card is fine. We still score, and everything we're taking goes into our
So I'm
hand.
taking the blue.
Okay. Aaron?
So what was that last part about why nothing changes?
Because we just did everything in the wrong order. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't change scoring because these cards aren't going on the table. They're just going in your hand.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll take this.
I guess I'll be taking
And then this
That
goes,
is removed from the game.
and then
Now,
5 new ones.
technically, we now score, which we
Oh,
did.
okay. Yeah, you're right.
Now these cards get flipped up.
All right.
Oh.
It's my turn too, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
Dak dak.
What the heck? Come on.
And this is, now I'm remembering. So this is the new way of keeping the board from stagnating.
Ah, yeah, okay. Instead of
Neat.
the wash.
Right.
Okay, so I have
It
a
is
whole
now Lincoln's turn.
$4. I will
Go to Paris,
go to
France.
France and
And
so Aaron is leading white. That is 5 of the 7 shares. Oof. But I'm going to take that. So I will grow an airline if I can afford it. I'm in orange. I guess that's fine. Let's go 3 on that.
we have orange, thank you.
Well, I'm in orange too.
Yep, that's why we have orange, thank
Okay,
you.
so that's going to go right here.
I'm not happy about the 3 though.
Well, I don't have
I understand.
And I'll take the white one. And I'm going to turn over that card for you guys, and there you go.
So many things. So many things. You just want to do everything in this game.
That is the problem.
It's
You
what's great
can't
about it.
Do as much as you.
It's what's great about it. I just want to do everything.
That's what I love about
I'm
it.
gonna
It's
pay
the best thing ever.
$5 and grow purple.
Ooh.
Purple 5, please.
Standing by.
Purple nurples.
Purple 5, Nikki.
5
you
up.
can do that.
No, I cannot.
Goes right to here. Jumps up a level.
Thank you.
And then we take it.
Green. Oh my god, the green!
Oh, I do. Do I want that? It's up there. Do I care about green? That's the thing.
Oof.
Sucks.
Oh, I want to do that. I can't. Oh, I can't do that. Okay. I'm going to spend 8 to get orange to here.
Oof.
And 5 to get brown to here.
How come so much? Just because you wanted to jump into an upper level? Another level, excuse me?
And I want that brown.
Oh.
Oh!
Enter.
Oh!
That's the Woody Woodpecker song.
I am going
Iron Man.
to place some stock.
Gray.
Gray and
That's black.
$4 for Nikki.
Thank you.
I have to do the same.
Aren't they
Sadly.
technically euros?
€4 for Nikki. They're millions.
Millions of
Millions of
euros.
euros, technically.
Well, I'll play
Millions
that
and
blue,
millions
and I'll play
millions
that
of
white.
euros.
$4. 4 million euros for Lincoln.
Thank you, sir.
Give me 5.
Us.
I'm gonna also take 4 million euros for playing. I guess I'll play a blue.
Oh,
I will
I'm
play
really
this
far away
purple,
now.
but everyone knows I-
I'll take 4 million euros, please. To play this brown
I haven't decided
and this black.
what to do on my turn yet. Slow down.
No, think
Well-
faster.
You've got dollars. So
I
you're,
have 4.
oh, you do.
It's
You've got
not-
every option is available to you.
Not so much.
If there's something out there you want, wow, you could probably get majority in the green.
Give me. Give me a
C.
red.
A bouncy C.
base.
Is that Martin Short?
Yes.
Block. That's gonna be any good for anybody, but
$4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
She's getting this game more than me.
Are you drawing
She's
the
talking
red?
about blocking.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she's talking
What?
about.
Drawing the red?
I said she's blocking. Okay. I must play. I need to draw some stuff. The stock. Okay, so I will grow. I'm not doing good in anything.
Yeah, that's the crappy. Then you don't really want to grow anything.
I know, but I don't have any choice because I need to
know.
get a stock.
I understand it perfectly.
So I guess I'm second in brown, so I'll grow brown. And it's got to be cheap, sadly. I don't know
second
that
in
there's,
orange,
there's
too?
a
There's
three.
a three.
Let's do that.
Sure.
Gives me $2 here.
1, 2, 3.
I will. I'm going to take the green one. There's a red. And that is my turn.
I have $6.
You're rich. You're
Woohoo!
wealthy. You're a happy
Rich.
miser.
Well, I own some airlines.
Yeah.
Puff.
Aaron,
Also.
we don't own anything. We have some stocks.
I've got some
Alan
stocks.
Moon is the president
I'm
of all these.
gonna go white up here on the Arctic Circle.
Yeah.
Woohoo! 6
Yeah.
for white.
Yeah.
And then I'll take this.
Boo!
Well, you took.
I thought
Oh,
you.
no.
I thought you were gonna take the white for sure. Like,
I thought about
whichever
it.
one he didn't take, I was gonna take the other one. That was
Oh.
kind of those were that was the same choice. It was white or green
Heavens.
for us. You have paid me $5, and
He's going to grow brown.
I am. before white can get to it. Not that it matters.
This is not good.
I need to make sure you don't get over there too easily. 5.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah.
Take this red.
Oh,
That
really?
green can stay there.
Okay.
Purple.
Is that the last screen? That is the last
That's
screen.
the last green, Nikki P.
I have no money.
Aww.
Aw. I know you feel terrible about that.
None of us do. He has $2. None of us can play
Alright,
planes this round.
place
There you
in
go.
stock,
I could have got the last green.
a red and a
Sorry, if you
gray.
will.
Perfect. She got $4. Just enough to take that green stock.
Yep.
Genius.
Yep.
Now we're going to share it. Sadly,
Yep.
I will play a green and a blue for $4.
Give Lincoln $4.
This sucks.
I'm gonna play 2 reds for $4.
Red and purple, $4.
Nikki, go.
Nikki, go.
Thank you.
Nikki, go.
Nikki, go.
Nikki, go.
That green.
Go, speed racer. Go, speed racer.
Come on, that green.
No, you
Then
don't.
go get that
You
green.
don't want that green. You want to play stocks. Because you want more than $4.
Wait, I'm playing my take a turn in the middle of someone else's
Nope.
turn.
Incorrect. To grow.
There's $3. Give me a green plane.
Might as
She's
well
gonna
grow-
help you out.
Might as well grow green while you're gonna get
She's
it.
going to help you
I'm
out.
gonna do it.
Yep.
There. Here's your $3.
Technically,
What
no.
did I do wrong?
nothing. Draw green. You should be growing red
Because you're the big one.
because you have the first place in that, right? You're just growing.
No, don't put
something
it there.
that
It
you
goes
don't-
in your hand.
that you don't have first
How many
place.
times have you-
cheating.
I know. She's
Okay.
probably doing it the whole
She
game.
has not been doing
I
that.
I know.
Not.
I know.
It's being talked to in the air there.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got $5.
Why does Dave think you should have grown red?
Because she's
'Cause
first.
I'm-
Because she's first in red.
Okay.
In red.
What'd you do?
I'm just being goofy.
Wait, I didn't move up green. It was 3, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. So she just went from 3 to 3. So she gained nothing by growing green.
Yeah.
Now, as long as she gets the card down before the next thing, but if she went up 3 in red, she would have gone from 5 to 6 and gotten a point out of it.
Okay.
Okay. Damn it. I don't really want to get in that game.
I know what game you should be doing,
This is tight.
but I cannot tell you. Like a tiger?
It is.
I'll do green again.
Makes sense.
For 3 if I can do it. Yeah,
Sure. There's always plenty of 3s somewhere.
Not always.
There's 3s in the middle for sure.
Yeah.
And I will draw a stock, which really stinks because I don't want to draw anything
Draw
above,
blind.
but I need to draw that. So I can at least maybe tie with those guys. I don't know. Okay, Aaron.
I'm gonna grow blue.
Oh, boo.
No, blue.
No, I know, but
Look at
it's
that.
what he needs to do, but it sucks.
And I'm gonna block this space just in case
Yes.
anybody wants to go there. Ha ha.
4?
4.
Okay.
What do I take?
Don't put anything up I want.
Up here,
Draw blind. So
I'm thinking about drawing blind.
do that. That's what I want you to do.
Okay. Your turn.
Wish you
Damn it,
could
that's
put
just
that
the one thing I
plane
didn't want.
somewhere else.
$8, please.
It's the one that does me no good.
You did?
It's gonna turn into.
Yeah, but
it's
these. I know. That's what I'm
Did you
saying.
just
It is.
I took $8. That's my whole turn. No one's done that yet, so
Right.
that's what I'm saying. This game is tight. Not a single one of us has traded away for the abacus yet.
2.
$4.
So $4.
Yep.
Wow,
Nice.
she's definitely growing great.
There's
All
only
hers.
there's only 8 of them, and she has 3.
Okay.
Wait, none of us have any?
Not just her.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're not available.
You
She's
didn't
been
draw
getting
gray
them.
blind?
Maybe.
Okay, so
You
I'm
said
gonna,
it was-
I'm gonna grow a
Exactly.
route
He's
because
gonna
I want to
slap down
stock.
6.
You said
What
it's
are you gonna
exactly
do?
what
I'm gonna grow a route because I want to stock. So something I'll grow green because I'm tied with Nikki on it. And it has to be a
Cover
3,
my
right?
face.
No, it can be whatever you want.
Well, I just spade 3. That's all I
Then
have.
it has to be a 3.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Nothing. She's just making.
Why are
noises.
you mad at me? What am I doing wrong?
She's not mad. She's just making noises. Oh,
Oh,
There's
This
something
goes
you
here.
could have done.
this goes here.
What?
This goes to Aaron. We now draft stuff.
So it's Aaron starts.
Right, and I can't draw blank.
Ugh, the orange one. Boo!
Take the red.
Well, I have to take the orange,
I know
even
you
though
do.
it'd be
You're
nice to
speaking
be in the
directly
purple
into the
game.
microphone when you do that.
Sorry. I'm sorry, microphone. I will take the orange.
Mr. Microphone.
Mr.
We'll be back
Microphone.
for you later.
Hey, they're good looking.
We'll be back to pick you up later.
Later.
That one goes away.
Yes. Again.
Yep.
5 come out. And now we score. Black. Me and Nikki have 1, right?
Yes.
We each get 2 points.
Yay.
I will take my 2. Face
They're
up
small.
here for change later. Purple. I have 2.
I have 2.
1.
All right. 4 and 6. So we each get 3. Aaron and I each get 3. I will take a 5 for this. And Nikki, you get 1.
I did the same.
Is there a 5 in here?
There's yeah.
Thank you.
No, I thought you did. Sorry.
I did not.
Okay.
Let's start with brown. That's me.
You and me. But you're first.
Okay, so I get 5,
And I
and
get
Lincoln,
3.
you get 3. We're the only ones in it?
Yes.
Yep.
Sweet.
Here, give me a 5.
No, for now you just get that.
Okay.
White. Aaron, that's you.
2 and 2. It's me and Lincoln both.
And I have 1. So you guys each get 4,
4.
and I get 2. I will take 2 face up.
sir.
Yes.
That's white. Red. That is Nikki, correct?
Yep.
3.
And then Aaron.
Nikki gets 5 for red. Aaron, you get 3, and Lincoln and I each get 2. There's 2 for you,
There's 1, 2 for you.
2 for me. Oh, here, I'll turn those
Just
5
just
in.
keep going. Keep going. We got plenty of change.
Fair enough. Blue is next. Who is first? You and Nikki are
Four.
tied, right?
I think we are.
All right, 6 and 3 is 9,
So we
so you
get
each get
5.
5 for Aaron and 5 for Nikki. Lincoln, you're next.
Yeah, I get 2.
You get 2,
They're small.
and I get 1. Gray is all you, right?
Yes.
6
Yeah.
for Nikki. All by her lonesome. That's the other thing that's different in UP, because it's
get it
first
all?
and second, she would get both first and second.
Wow.
She was all by herself. Green.
So Nikki and I.
It's a
3
yeah.
and 3.
Nice.
They're
7 and
top
4
two.
is 11,
So we get
also known
6.
as 6 apiece.
Wow.
Nikki and Lincoln each get 6.
Yay, Nikki P.
Aaron,
I don't know
you
what I
get
screwed
2.
up though on green, so.
Well, I guess when
2.
we do the
You get 1.
the
I get
end
1.
talk, or you'll see it when I do it.
We'll tell you right after this.
And orange.
I get 8. Here's 2. Give me 10. Lincoln gets 4. And Aaron gets 2.
He gets 10?
Yeah.
I get 8.
Okay.
I
You
just
gave it
turned
to
in
me.
2.
I gave you a 5 and took a 1.
Aaron, you take your 2.
Well, no, what do I get? 2?
2. And Abacus, oh, nobody.
Wow, yeah, that's not. That was 8 points ready to go?
What Nikki was hoping you would have done was build here, correct?
Yep.
She wants you to build to this.
Yep.
Okay. I'm
But
sorry.
but I don't know that you should be sorry. You're not getting more than her by doing that. So the question is, this is not necessarily his best move. It's not a bad move, but does that make sense?
Yep.
If that goes, if
It
you
would have
think
been more for us, the two of us, to divide.
right, but if he thinks
And it
he's
would have
behind you,
lifted
then he doesn't
us
care.
From you two.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's what she wanted you to do. It can still happen. And it is now Aaron's turn.
Alright, wait,
Scoring
let's
card is
trade
in
in.
front of Aaron.
Well, we don't have to, but you can trade in some 1s or 2 5s for a 10 or whatever it's going to. Alright, I was just making some chip change.
Chip change.
Chip change.
Chip change.
I have no money, so I'm going to be either taking $8 or laying down some stock.
You said lame.
I'm going to lay. I'm going to
Lay
lay a white and a red and take
down
$4.
some stock.
Lay.
So is it common that we wouldn't have invested in AA at this point?
Probably not.
A. I need to look one thing up.
Because it's not going to be worth a ton. 16's huge.
16's huge, right? But it's the weird. It's the fact that it takes a turn to exchange it, and then another.
Yeah, it may not even
down
get
turn.
out.
Right.
At this point in time.
Although, well, 2 turns to make 16 points isn't bad. What you looking at, David?
I'm discarding 3. I just want to see if they were face up or face down.
I was going to ask that when I was ready to do
Are
it.
they face down?
Yep, and I take 2 of these. These, by the way, are different backed on purpose, so you can see who
Sure.
has what in hand.
Right.
End of turn.
Okay.
But you know one of those was my arm stock.
You think so?
Well, I don't have a hand anymore, and you saw me draw the arm.
Yeah,
so-
but you think any of us remember it, is what he's saying. You think any of us actually
All right. I'm
Remember
just
things
gonna
from
do
turn to
that
turn?
for
for $2?
$2.
I'm trading in 3 for 2.
Oh, damn you.
The rest of the game will be laying down stocks.
No.
No, I know.
No, because that
can't.
doesn't advance the game.
Exactly.
There's got to be that certain amount of expansion. I'm actually just going to take $8. Done and done.
I don't see a problem with that. You don't have any of those. You don't have any of those.
I don't have any money.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I did that wrong. Well, I did that wrong. There's $8. I am going to grow.
Orange. Orange. Oh.
I'm in everything with you.
You and I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You have all the colors.
He doesn't. I don't have
No,
black.
no,
The
but I'm
rainbow.
only in really these two.
Yeah.
And I'm in Lincoln with both of those. I don't know that I like that at all.
I'm sorry.
No, it's actually genius on your part. Guess I will grow.
Oof.
I can try that.
Where's this? Oh, there's an 8 there. I didn't know someone did that. Why are you looking at red, by the way? This is the orange one. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm going to grow.
Just making sure you're not counting the wrong thing.
I'll grow brown 8.
Right on 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'll take that brown.
Lots of black.
No love for black.
What is
Got
that?
one.
That is Broom's Bewitched.
All right, here we go.
Broom's
I'm
bewitched.
just gonna do it 5, 6, 7. So there's 7. Give me 2 green planes.
Nikki's gonna do it.
I
It's
am
only-
because
She's just gonna do
here's
it.
the deal.
I know.
If we don't
You're-
do it, they're
you're
gonna
paying
block
attention.
it.
I know you're.
Someone will
No, you
block
could go
it,
around.
and then we.
No, there's only one turn. There's only one plane
oh,
left.
okay.
But
Yeah,
there's-
I'm
you
sorry.
could have done it a different way.
All right.
There's a 1, 2, 3 link
3,
there.
4, 5, 6, 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Right.
Good, Nikki. She's
Draw stock.
I'm not. She's mad at me.
I am not mad
She's
at
not
you.
mad at you.
I just it's
No. Great.
it's a rare
Okay,
game.
so
when I'm
I have no
the one
money. So sadly, I'm gonna
thinking
place 2 blue
beyond.
for 4 doll hairs,
Oh.
and that is my turn. Your turn, Aaron.
I am going to move the white plane to
Wow.
plus 19. 6 there and 4 there.
And 9 there. 19 and 19.
38.
is
38. Right at the top of the
Oh,
level.
you're
Not
one
one.
short.
I know, but there's 2 more planes left. And I'm going to take a mystery stock. Yes,
Mystery stock. Are you ready for your mystery stock?
Ding.
Well, I wasn't good.
Like I even know that commercial. I only know it from like
From
seeing
like
it play
YouTube
on,
videos and
Oh my
stuff.
God.
or like when they did it on Nick at Night.
So it's in the bottom 11,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I wasn't going to grow something, but I can't believe you guys left me that gray.
I didn't
No,
have
it
the money.
flipped up.
I would have done it.
Well, no, Aaron could have done it.
I don't have gray.
Why not?
Yeah,
It's,
no one
she's
has gray.
first.
It's worth at least 3.
Yeah, okay.
So what am I going to grow for 4?
But I just grew my majority airline.
I just
for 3
screwed
points
my
as well.
majority airline. Orange. $4 for a brown train. There must be a 4.
Plane.
Plane. The plane. The brown plane.
Oh no, I can't.
That's a 3. That's
There's
a 4. That's also a 4 and it's brown.
Nikki wanted to kill me. for not playing the right move.
I did not want to kill you. I was just like,
Wait. That's also a 4.
because you know Dave's seeing it.
You can't do that. Oh, that's brown.
I wasn't really. I only saw it after you said,
Yeah.
"Oh my God," etc., etc.
Okay.
Turn a card over.
No poker face.
And seeing
That's me.
Yeah, but the bummer is now you can take
I'm
it.
gonna let you guys.
She's not gonna.
Yeah, I'm not getting in that.
She doesn't care.
Nope.
It just goes to you.
Is that the end of it?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Because
I don't mind playing with you, buddy.
I have no money, one, and I'm not in
Since
the
you just grew at
game
19.
for
Right.
right. So I don't.
So we each
I
get
can
6.
only go up to. We can only get up to
do
here
not
I know.
care.
at most.
But I didn't want you sharing. my
I'm sorry.
points.
I'm just
what are you
happy
doing?
that I could potentially be in it.
Am I gonna do that?
I'm just happy.
No happy.
It's only gonna get me $2. I
But I'm
am
gonna
going
bump
to
it
take
up. Another
uh,
dollar.
Yeah,
Another
all right.
the
one
8.
for you and I.
Nikki will take $8.
I'm taking 8.
Lincoln,
Okay,
it's
so
your turn.
I'm gonna place the White Plains, whatever state that
You
is.
have money?
$3.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go for as cheap as I can because
Yes.
it doesn't make any difference.
Right.
And that is.
Oh, that was the last plan?
No, there's one more.
Oh.
It can
And
go
I'll
one
take
more.
that
Oh,
white stock so I
It
don't.
totally
screw
makes a
up.
Yeah.
difference, but that's all right. Because you didn't have the money to... Go ahead. You didn't have the money to make it more.
I could go to 4. Why would that make a difference?
Right, only if the
4,
last
1,
step
2,
was like
3,
8.
4, 5, 6.
Right.
Oh.
It could go
Well,
up
then
2
let's just go another 4. Let's
It's-
just do it.
yeah.
No, it
No,
doesn't
don't
matter.
do it.
No, just do the
It
thing you did.
kind of maybe does.
Let's try it.
All right.
Let's go.
You
here.
want to maybe go.
Sure.
You want to knock it as high as you
Yeah.
can.
One more. Well, it depends. Now he has no money.
Yeah, I'm gonna just be
What
laying
did you
that
take?
stock
But
down.
he's
Just
gonna
out of
earn
curiosity.
more
Take the
time.
white. of
Oh,
course.
okay.
What did you take?
I already had that was already a foregone conclusion,
You're up.
and I forgot that it was still in play because since I knew it was gone.
You're up.
I know. We're
Airlines.
playing on Europe.
Airlines Europe.
We're playing Europe.
Go.
Stop saying Europe.
What was he saying? Europe?
Europe. He said
Oh,
Europe.
Europe. Okay. Jeez, I'm not even.
I'm gonna play an orange and a gray.
Oh, boo.
He's cutting in. He's
Well,
cutting
somebody's
in.
gotta
No, you need to. That's
I
great
know.
that you could.
He's
do
got
it.
at least one though. Yeah, I did.
$8, please.
8.
$4, please.
$4.
I knew I was... I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. End of turn.
It's just sitting there.
Oh, the scoring card?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Doofuses.
Nikki could have. She had the card. She
I-
could have totally.
I'm done. That's. I
No,
didn't.
but you shouldn't
I
know
wasn't
that. It's
thinking.
thank
I
goodness
didn't-
none of
No,
us
thank
noticed.
goodness.
didn't
I
know
even
that.
like kind of glanced at it, but it didn't register at all that it was different.
Yeah. Me neither.
Well, you can grow green one more time.
Yeah.
Or you can grow red and draw red.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron, what can you fan your cards in?
I see what he's got.
He's only got one, so...
Yeah.
You don't have any, or you have a hand still?
I have
Okay,
one.
Red and draw red is better than blue and draw blue at this
I
point.
know.
Although you could tie Lincoln with first in blue.
I was thinking about gray.
Oh, of course. Absolutely, you should do gray.
Yeah.
No question
The
whatsoever.
gray? That's not. You mean black?
No,
No,
that's
So you
black.
see
gray. The one
gray
that she's
plane.
in and
Oh,
no one
yeah,
else. In
yeah.
fact, you shouldn't
No,
even
he's
care.
in
I just-
gray.
I just snuck
He's
in a little bit,
Snuck
but-
in.
But you shouldn't have cared at all about green.
No.
Gray was exactly all you should have been focusing on.
No, I don't believe so.
Dude. All right.
So there you go.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm
Very
gonna
good.
play 5.
And?
Pay $5 and place a gray plane. I wonder, can I do more? No, 3.
You could probably do a green.
You
if
can do a
want.
5. You can do 8 total.
Or another gray plane.
You can do a 5 and a 3. Or you could do just an 8. Or you could do...
Well, there's a 3 right there
There's a
for gray,
3.
and there's a 4.
There's an 8.
And a 4.
Right.
And a
Oh, there's
4?
the 8.
There's an 8 if
That's
you want
what
it.
I wanted.
All right.
Okay. Oh, look at that.
Well,
Perfect.
that was pointed
It
out
bumps
to
up
me,
2.
so
That was me. that
No, but
pointed
you
that
found
out.
the 8.
Draw stock.
I draw a
No,
stock.
but there was a 5 and a 3. It didn't really matter that much.
Okay, so.
Flip a card
Throw a
over.
card up.
Oh yeah, I should look at that first.
Yeah.
Doesn't-
Well, you should
Oh,
look at it
wait.
because if it scores, then that would have
Okay,
been that.
so 2 stocks of.
$4 for Lincoln.
Yeah, I've got too many stocks in front of me. Like a wide variety and hard to focus.
Yeah. I'm gonna grow blue.
Really? You know you're second to that.
Yes,
He
but
won't be. He'll be soon.
I
He'll
can
be
take that if I can get it down on the
tied
table.
At least 8.
Then
Right,
I
but
will
don't you
turn
want to
into
grow white?
third.
Oh, you can't. There's one white train left.
Oh, there is one way.
Plain.
Train. Okay, I'll grow white. Here's
Yay.
a 5 down here.
I mean, you'll lose
Wait,
that in a second.
1,
but
2,
if the
3, 4, 5, 6. I want a 6.
But if the scoring card comes up now, you'll get it all to yourself.
Is there a 6 to even do? There's 8.
5, 5, 7, 5.
Well, you don't have a majority in anything, do you?
Wait.
Well, you're about to lose that to Lincoln.
Maybe.
Oh no. Well, we're tied.
I
don't
guess
see
maybe it's
6.
true.
Oh, that's
That's a
5.
5.
Jeez.
Here's that
That's
thing
a
I was telling you about where you want to pay more, but you
Yeah.
can't.
Right. No, there isn't one.
I don't
like
see a
that.
6.
There's a 7 and there's lots of 5s.
So you
You're
don't
not
have
connected
$7?
here, are you?
Nope.
No.
I have $6. Yeah.
C'est la vie.
But 6 is what I really want. So I may as well.
Or you can not grow
Just
it.
wait on it.
Do
Do
it
another
for-
color.
No, I'll just do it. 1, 2, 3.
It bumps it up 1 and 8.
Yes. Saves him some money.
I'm gonna take this.
Blah.
Oh.
That wasn't a scoring card.
Gosh darn it. No, it's the brown. Gets me back into thinking about it.
Just don't think about it.
No, but I should. He's bumped it up.
Yeah, and you're the only one that
Don't worry,
has
the game's
the
gonna end
brown.
before your next turn.
You think so?
I don't know.
Boo.
Boy, that changes everything. I didn't want to put this down. I wanted to grow something.
Your beard.
But now I gotta put this down.
Slap it down.
Shh, I don't want to. I'll take $8. End of turn. Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Gray. Red.
$4 for Nikki.
Thank you, sir.
This is absolutely worth growing the green for me. It just gives me an extra victory point, for sure.
But laying down white gets you from 5 to 8.
Yeah.
You think you have to lay down white, right?
It just depends.
Just in case, yes. Another
Yeah.
$2.
You'll just
I'm
be
gonna
able
lay
to do
down
a
both
bunch
of
of
these.
planes in one.
I'll lay down a blue and a brown.
I don't
Oh,
like you no
like
more.
it.
No, I know. No one likes me.
$4.
That's why I
I like you.
you.
I think it's good.
4? You got
Yeah.
2? What was the other one? Gray?
Yep. Thank you.
Nikki, go.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
You're up.
I'm thinking.
Airlines Europe.
I,
Hi,
I'm
Poppy.
gonna do something goofy.
Yeah.
Flip the board?
Flip it and walk out of the room.
That would be good for
You know, that's probably not really my best one.
Yeah, I don't want to flip the board if I were you.
Shoot, I know a scoring card's gonna come up.
Oh my god, it's good.
It's gonna. Just give me $8.
Oh, all right.
See, if you take $8, the scoring card can't come up.
I know, but will it get back to me before?
I'm gonna dump that and take one of those.
What? Game-winning move, probably.
Really?
If he gets it out there.
Yeah,
It seems like that's the best move I can make.
I agree.
Even though I'd like to place that stuff.
That's the pain of it. Here, let me have that over here, just so we don't get it. Because I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
I really don't want you to know.
I know.
What?
What he threw away for that?
Yeah,
You'll see, because it could have been
a
a
contender
contender.
instead of a bum.
But it would have. I wouldn't need. I've had those cards in my hand
I'm
almost
gonna
the
take
whole
$8.
game.
Oh, I know what you did.
All right,
Almost the whole game.
here's $8.
Well, remember, I'm the only one that grew it. Ever. And I stopped. I'm like, okay, I'm dumping that. It's the only stock that's grown 1.
1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
yeah.
5,
You can see very quickly what it
6.
is.
I need an orange
Oh, well.
6.
Oh no, I'm sorry,
No,
it
it's
grew
grown
twice.
twice. I did it once.
Okay.
Which one are we talking about?
Purple. Way down there. And I just now was thinking about it.
I was like, you know what? And when I saw, I'm like, you know what? It's not going to grow enough.
Help me out. Is
It's
there an
just
orange
empty.
6 somewhere, please?
I think it's the same thing that Aaron had.
It's
dude.
5.
7?
5s.
No, I'll probably take the 7.
Ooh.
What?
Nikki sees
There's
something.
2 3s.
Nikki just...
Wait, there's 2
Ooh.
orange planes left.
Oh, there are?
You put one back in the red pile the last time you were in here.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
So you can take 2 3s if that's what you need to
No,
do.
I will take the 7 then, because I can go one more, perhaps.
Oh.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, man.
What was that?
Ankle crack.
That was my ankle
probably.
cracking.
I just hear it through the headphones. It sounds like something fell.
Our old rickety joints. Dang it with that orange anyway.
Yeah.
And
So, yeah, you're not in it, right?
Not at all. You guys need the.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't think an orange
Do I
stock
want
is
the
out.
brown? Am I worried
Maybe
about
one time
what could
where
come
I
up
could
that I
wrap it.
want that I'll feel bad? An orange, right? 1, 2, 3, 4,
Well,
5,
you threw
6.
one away, right? So there's only one left.
Oh, there's only one orange left. What if it's that one right there? Nope. I will take the brown while I can.
Flip one.
Not a scrying card.
Did you? I don't think we're there yet, dude.
Yeah, actually, we're a few little notes away.
It could be all.
Could be at
It
the
could be
bottom.
like 10 more
It
turns.
could be all
right?
kinds of places.
Now
Ah!
you made me change my
3,
mood.
4, 5, 6, 7. There's no more 8s because I pointed that out to Nikki.
But, oh no, you can't do 2 4s either.
Nope.
So really, you just need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Which
There's
is
plenty of those.
Unless I play it on a 1.
Well, the beauty is the least you can play it on is a 3.
Right.
That's partly why I played the 7, just 2, instead of the 6, because it didn't really matter ultimately.
No. Okay. Dang it. Yeah, it's all 5s, man.
Man,
Man.
This is a great game.
yep.
It's a ridiculous amount of tension. Like, what?
It's the beauty
It's like
of
Ticket
it.
to Ride ramped up, you know?
I would like a red plane.
All you want to play is red and gray. You don't even really care about red. You just want to grow gray. Does that make sense?
12. That's why I was looking for like 6s and stuff.
Well, there's a gray 6.
Right. And I was just saying, give me a gray plane.
Okay.
That would hop me to there, and that's 5, and that's 5, and that's 4.
What I'm saying is you shouldn't even bother with that red.
Just do gray.
Gray, no one can take gray from you. You can lose red. It's unlikely, but you can lose it. And
Yeah, it's just gonna happen. Okay.
red, however, is the most diluted with me and Lincoln.
I've got 4.
No, I'm saying it's the most diluted though.
Okay, another gray plane. Time needs. Alright, anyways. 6, 5. That's what I
11.
have.
Also, there's more gray out there.
Of course. But not many.
Not many.
There's 5 out there, and it's 6.
There's 6 out there.
Yeah, it helps Aaron, too. Oh, that's right.
Ready?
He's got gray, too.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Mine's divided in
Yeah.
half.
Okay, Nikki.
Purple.
Okay, well, I'm only doing this.
$4 for Lincoln.
Is it $4? It's
$2. I keep getting that
Yeah.
wrong. Aaron?
Got me excited. I'm like, what? I didn't do that right before?
Yeah, red was also not bad because I forgot Aaron didn't have stock in his hand.
Okay. Blue 5.
Standing by.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like he planned it. It's like he planned it.
And purple 5.
Standing by.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll take that. Let's see what I could have taken. A purple.
And it would have been secret.
Trading that in for this. Done. End of turn.
$2.
$2.
Okay, I'm gonna grow something, but sadly it's nothing wonderful. What should I grow? Blue, I guess, since I'm in it with. But Aaron's gonna beat me on
You
that.
guys are
He just
tied
drew- oh, no,
or-
you
We're
drew
tied.
purple.
Yeah, I drew
You're tied.
purple.
And is that it? It's 10, 15.
10.
Yeah, it's done.
Blue is
So
your
I'll
best
just- yeah,
against.
yeah,
Blue is your best against me.
Let's just grow blue.
Right.
Grow blues.
Well, you guys
So-
are tied though.
But there's
Right.
no more.
That's okay.
Okay.
There's no more stocks.
Oh,
And,
okay.
and more importantly, it's his best move against me, if that's what he thinks he needs.
4 for that one, blue, and
1, 2, 3, 4.
another 4 for it someplace else. Right here, I guess.
Okay.
And then I have a whole doll hair left.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, you know what? Take that back.
Okay.
Take one of those back.
Done.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4. Aaron.
Purple 3.
Wow, man. It's all good for him, though, right?
Yeah, it is.
I'll take this. And.
Oh.
Oh.
Sad brown card.
Interesting.
$2, please. End of turn.
And I get $2 change. I spent 3.
$8, please.
End of turn. Lincoln, your turn.
Discarding that for one of these.
I'm gonna discard a stock and take one of those.
Boo.
End of turn.
I want you to grow something.
I did that many times in a row. State Europe.
6. Europe?
Again.
Brown. You have brown and you have a brown.
I don't have brown.
You're
What are
getting
you talking
3. You're still
No,
getting
He's
3.
just talking about
I'm going to spend 3 to grow a brown.
3 to grow brown.
Assuming there is a 3. There must be a 3.
There's gotta be.
For
There's
yeah,
one. Yeah, I'll take this one. You're right.
No, this one blocks more.
No, it doesn't.
Right,
It just makes the 4s available for other people.
Yeah.
But I don't.
There's one here.
But I don't care.
But I don't care. Do, 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 do.
Did you move it 3?
Nope.
Did you take a stock?
Not yet. I'm trying to figure out if I want this one
Stop pulling the tablecloth or you're gonna knock the whole thing down.
or the brown.
Sorry.
Maybe that's his plan.
I know. Well, no.
It's this flipping of the
It's my
table,
plan, 'cause
flipping
I'm
of
not
the board thing. I hope it's not shifting that too much.
No, I've checked.
I'm gonna take this one.
What is it?
Ooh,
What is it?
Oh, it's the best one.
nothing.
Jeez.
All right.
It's not a screen card. That's Jimmy.
Well, we would know that.
No, maybe he wouldn't tell us.
He has to tell us.
I do. Says who?
It says the game would not end. Yeah, that would be the thing. If you draw one face down, you get to determine when the game
Right.
ends.
Just hold on to it.
You place it as a play and stock placement.
Oh, sweet. 6. Gray plane. 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You couldn't find a 7?
I think there's only
Not
this
that
one
it's
and Gray's on it.
connected to.
You're right.
Nikki's good at this, dude.
Yeah. There's in fact
Way
there are
better
not
than
many
I am.
7s.
I am gonna do.
Do.
The do. Oh.
Black.
Hey, come on, guys.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
bad for
That's
Sorry.
That's
I-
crazy exciting.
No, it is not. It hurts.
Only if look, Lincoln forewent it.
It hurts.
doesn't do me any good. It just splits it the third place with you guys.
It hurts.
Or
I
second
have, and
place.
I only have $2, so
I don't have any money.
Oh my god, it's going to Nikki!
You had the money for that.
She's got a well,
It
she doesn't even have have to buy
matter.
it. No.
I don't have to.
It,
I'm gonna
it only
play
affects
this.
second place.
$2,
Right.
Yeah.
please.
How many are out?
7 of the 8. That's the 7th of 8.
Go ahead, Nikki P. It's on you.
No, there's no reason for you to need it.
No, I don't, because I'm clearly majority.
And none of us can catch you ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It only matters
So
to
that
me
was a
because
bunch
Dave
of
didn't
noise
have the
for
money to do
no
it.
reason.
No, it was very exciting.
Well,
It's going to make me a
if
whole
Aaron
like, 3
had
points.
money, that was bad for me.
Well, now I do, and it is bad for you.
Well, no, it won't get to you.
Yes,
You
it
don't
will.
think so? It's his turn next. She's not going to take it. Why should she?
She has no incentive to take it.
Absolutely incorrect. She has every
Why?
incentive in the world for us to be divided on
Okay.
it.
Fine.
Because you'd rather we split the money than go one way or the other.
Not if she thinks you're.
Not only that, but Lincoln might take it.
Yeah, I might take it.
Lincoln might take it. It's a good.
But it has to get on the board.
And that's another incentive for her to take it.
What do you mean it has to get on the board?
It has to get on the board. I have to
He has to
buy
take
it, then I
it.
have to place it.
Oh,
and
right.
it ain't gonna happen, maybe.
Right. Whose turn is it?
Me.
Okay. You're up.
That's why there's all
This
that
is
discussion.
Airlines Europe. Why don't you do this?
But here's the deal.
Now that I'm getting the joke,
I
I'm driving
can't-
into the ground.
I can't move the clock.
Okay.
You can, but I can't.
Yes. Who's tapping on their chair?
Sorry,
Yukon.
I'm worrying.
This is not
Okay,
Airlines
no,
Yukon.
think.
Think your think.
Think your think. Just
Thunk it.
$2.
Yeah.
What'd you put?
Should
The
put
black?
black.
Black.
Interesting.
I definitely want to get into that if I can, because it could be
Well,
a few more points for me. So, what should I grow? Gray? I'm not gonna grow gray till I have.
Yeah, you
The stock.
absolutely should not grow red.
So I'll just do blue again. Boo to the blue.
yeah, blue's cheap and everywhere.
$3 probably someplace, right? Yep, right here. Let's do that.
Right here?
Yep.
Yes,
So-
you can. That is legal.
Okay, and then I will take that stock.
Boo! Come on, scoring card.
Wow, another black one.
Come on,
Doesn't-
Aaron.
It seems
There's-
there should be a way to wipe that away.
Trigger that scoring card. Trigger that scoring card, Aaron Kapaki. Trigger
do what
it.
you-
I'm
do
gonna
what
do
you
this-
wanna do.
I'm gonna do the same thing you did. I'm gonna grow blue by $3.
1, 2, 3. That's right here. Okay. Come on, trigger it. Come on, trigger it. Trigger it.
Nope.
Oh,
Hey,
$8. Boo.
Harassing,
Boo to my
harassing.
money. Come on, Nikki. Trigger that scoring card.
why is he worried about that?
I don't know.
Trigger that scoring card. You absolutely want to grow gray now.
I know. 5.
5 gray?
5 gray.
1, 2, 3,
Give me a
4, 5.
plane though.
Look at that. It's going to get all the way to the end potentially.
I'm gonna put it there. Here you
Come on, scoring card, trigger.
Draw it stock.
Yeah, take stock.
No, it's going to hurt. It's not going to come.
You never know, dude. It's getting there.
Scoring card. Scoring card. Who's that?
Do you want that one?
What is this?
Take the red.
Or
No,
blind.
she
Or
doesn't
draw
need to
blind.
defend the red. She's way ahead on it.
Yeah. It's just that black's not going to go anywhere.
Doe. Boo.
Yeah, that was a boo.
That was a real boo.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want me getting that stock out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Oh,
think
no.
I think you're winning
I
without
was
that
saying
stock.
boo
I think
to
that.
this.
Well,
Oh yes.
okay. I'm sorry. I don't see it.
Oh
You're
yes.
saying boo to that, huh?
To that.
I think you're doing very well.
What is, if I lay this
But we'll see.
down,
I don't know where. I don't know.
gets me
I really don't know.
that.
But yes,
If I didn't move the
you're
dice.
no.
I'm
you
figuring out
are
my
you
move.
are first or second in the top 5 tracks.
Wow. So you're saying that's good?
Orange? I'm not. Oh, second.
Yes, you are. You are
But
first
I'm
or
tied
second.
for second.
But you are first or second in the top 5 things.
I'm taking an AA.
American Airlines?
How do those ones work again?
It's just this.
It's just this scoring track right here.
They
Not
don't
many
grow
points.
anywhere.
Right.
I need an orange 5
Orange 5?
to go up to. Yeah.
Is there one?
Hang on. Does that even matter? I'm going to score 12 and you guys will score 5, right? I'll score 12, you'll score 5.
Yeah.
Or I can score
13 and we'll score 6.
or I can score 14 and you'll score 6.
Yes. So if you spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you make a point on us.
14 to 6 is 8 and 12 to 5 is 7.
Yes.
Done. I need to go up 5 in orange.
Yes.
See if I can find an orange 5 somewhere. There must be an orange 5 somewhere. There's
Right
one
there.
There's one right there. I won't look any further. 5, please, for orange. And on the off chance that I get to play it, I will take that purple.
There we go.
Wow. Darn it.
Boo.
If you'd taken that blind, Dave, you could have had that. Doesn't matter though, right?
I don't want it blind.
I want it.
Oh,
Thank you. I only have $2, so I'm just going to place that and get 2 more.
Sewing up black, even though
Why
you
not?
might as well take $8.
So
Or you know what you
blue
should do
and
is you should
white.
trade that in for one of these because you're not in any of those, right?
No, I'm not.
You should do that instead. Just do that instead.
Alright.
So
On the
there's
off
six
chance that
blue
you-
I can rub right here, right? Let's do it.
Nothing like that's going to change.
If you could, well, here's the deal. Right now you're scoring 0. That'll score you 3.
If you get it out. Yes.
This scores you nothing. The black you play
Just
scores
throw
you
away
nothing.
that stuff,
Did you move this up yet?
No. 6.
3?
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Where'd you put it? Where'd you put the plane?
Right there.
That's a 6.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Well, no one's gonna get it down, right?
You never know.
Maybe.
If it's at the bottom, remember every time you don't do anything,
Ooh.
Lincoln's not going to trigger scoring on his turn. He's gonna.
I'm gonna grow the last green plane for 3.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
So this doesn't make any difference.
Right.
Stuff in your hand makes no difference. All right. Black.
Wait, first we get to take a
No,
face.
no, we don't.
It doesn't
We
matter.
don't. Nikki scores 2.
Yay.
Just keep these face up for change.
Anyone else with black?
No.
Negative.
I score 1. Come on, winning by 1.
Yeah.
Purple.
I have the most.
You score 5.
Whee!
We're tied. We each score 3. So I'll put that 2 and take a 5.
You can't just keep them all face up at this point.
5 from the bottom.
Nikki P,
Yes?
did you get your 3?
I gave it
Yes.
Thank you. That's purple, right?
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Red.
Nikki P.
5.
5. And I get 3 for second place.
Correct.
3, 2, and 1.
And I get 2, and Lincoln gets 1. Here's your. He gave it to
Thank you.
All right.
Brown.
That was red, right?
Yes.
Yep. Brown. Me for 7. So here's 3. I'll take 10.
And Aaron and I for 3 apiece.
Are we tied?
Yes.
You get 3 apiece. Correct.
I was hoping I could get that out and get second.
Brown finished. We all got our
Yes.
we needed.
I guess I got to be pulling these, but blue is who's got the most.
Me and Lincoln are tied.
Yeah, we're tied.
So you each get 8.
All right.
Right?
You guys
Here's
have
2.
5,
Yes, we do. There's 10.
and then I'm second.
Nikki gets 3. Here is your 3, Nikki P.
2.
And I get 2. White. That's
Me and
Me and Lincoln again.
you get 8.
Here's 2.
Do you have any, Nikki?
This time.
No white.
I get 3. I will put back 2 and take 5. Okay. Green.
Green.
3.
3.
2.
You each get 8.
There's
Two
2.
there, isn't it? Yeah. There's a 10. Nikki, do you have 2?
Yeah.
Here's a 10.
Aaron, you get 3.
3. Thank you.
And I get 2.
Gray.
Gray.
Yeah. Great.
So it's-
4.
Nikki's the master of it.
She
Yes.
gets
She gets
13.
13.
Wow.
And the rest of it, it's a 3-way tie, right?
Yep.
So 7, 4, and 2 is
13 rounded
So
up to 15 is
5
5
each.
apiece.
Yep. Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
And then orange.
Orange,
Dave is first.
I get 14. Here is.
No, there's, okay, yeah, here's
6.
No, here's 15.
All right, fine.
Then what? 2,
You and
2. You
That's
and I
it.
split second and third is 11, so we get 6 each.
Sweet.
6.
Wasn't 14, that's all I know.
And 6. And then Abacus Airlines.
AA or whatever.
Oh.
Lincoln gets
Gets
16. I have to give you, here's 21. You got a 5?
Yeah, I'm sure I
I get 8. Here's 2, and you have 10. Thank you.
did. Sorry.
And I have 1, so I get 4.
Correct.
So I'll take 5 and put 1 back.
I'm teasing Nikki.
She just cheated once every time we said Europe.
Despite.
$84.
94. 94.
84.
84. 81. 75.
75. Everybody thought I was doing so well.
You were doing great, right?
Yeah, so we're within a
At the very
9
beginning.
point spread. We're a 9 point spread. You're 10
Because you
ahead
were
of the
tied
second
for
place
first
spread.
with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You never had stocks that were near the bottom. You were
I just
always
felt like
doing
I
well.
was not getting. This is the one thing I thought that changed it for me, but
Nope,
obviously
you
it
were
wasn't.
already winning when you did that. My only chance was to make sure I tied you in this. And as it turns out, if I did, I still lose to you because you were 10 ahead of me. Like, you only gained 8 on me with that, and you were already 10 ahead.
Gained 8 of you on this one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was you and him. If he tied you up, you'd wipe out that 8 point
Oh
deficit.
no, but you take out the 16 I'm at.
No.
No,
You're
Oh, because
8 ahead
he
of
already
him.
paid the 8.
I
That's
scored
right.
8 for that.
Yes.
You only beat
If
me.
you
on,
both
you only
get
got
12,
8 more than I
right.
did.
You still win
when
by
you
2
when you were
points.
able to place the gray down. I didn't think I was beating you at that point. Even without the gray, I think you beat me. But when you put the gray down, I knew it was a potential hammer in the coffin.
So what did the 8 give us then? It was 7, 4, 5 points, right? That was big.
With the gray?
Yeah, but still, that's only 5 points.
It got you 5 instead of me
Nothing.
no.
Oh yeah.
Instead of me and Aaron getting
Splitting,
11,
6 apiece.
we would have gotten 6, but you would have got nothing.
Right. So I'd be 4 points. You're right.
Still not enough,
Yeah, no,
but
it's
that's. I mean, obviously, I don't know what the scores were. I just knew you were ahead of me enough that gray was essentially means I couldn't do it.
Yeah, the reason why I think my brain was thinking I wasn't doing well is I had purple. I had purple, it wasn't going anywhere.
But you didn't have it on the table.
I
What
know
difference does it
that,
make?
but I was waiting for the big reveal like Aaron's 3 blues. I thought, okay, cool, I'll do this, and then I'm like, oh shoot, it's not going anywhere. So I'm like, okay, I might as well just convert it to AP. It gives me 2 stocks. Or AA. It gives me 2 stocks.
AP, I like it.
So it gives me 2 stocks. I'm like, okay, well that'll be good. I know Dave will do it. He'll probably do 2. I think you did 2 stocks before me.
I didn't want to. I actually got rid of.
Blend up the
I actually
orange
got rid of 2 oranges when I did.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
that-
And that was nerve wracking because I didn't. At that point, you didn't put the other one down yet.
Right.
I didn't know where it was, and that was a real risk for me. I had 2 oranges, and at the time, I had 3, you had 2, and he had 1. Right? So that's 6. I have 7, 8, and there's 1 left. If I don't get that orange, if that other orange comes up and you get it, now I don't know what's in your hand, but I was behind you. I took a big risk. I had to take that risk. I needed this to come up before you're able to get the gray, and if you don't get the gray and this down, then I beat you.
Well, I figured that was going to get out. I felt I had the tempo right on that. But I didn't think I had the tempo on anything else.
Now,
you notice how the reason why I switched from spending 6 to 3 is that if I wanted to pull another stock, I didn't want to have to get more money.
Yeah, no, it's smart.
And then I did that last 6. I was like, should I do this? I'm like, I think it's going to end soon. Might as well
I had
go
to
full
spend the
round.
money because I needed to get my things as high as I could get them.
Right.
But you were tied for first in green and white and blue,
Yeah.
and which means you can grow any of them.
Right.
Well, or in this case, blue,
Since they were,
because there's no
yeah,
green
there
or
was
white.
that's why I just grew blue from that point on.
But you were tied for first in those from the get-go, from the very beginning, basically. So you were always doing really well. What do you think? What do you think?
Plus, I thought
No.
she was on it too. It's
I
sad that
liked
she didn't
it.
do better, but
She never went into this.
and you think that hurt her?
Yes.
Okay.
But here's the deal.
But see, that's what I thought. Maybe that was
Any
bad.
of us doing this a turn sooner. Like if
Right.
I had done this, if I had scored this 8 all by myself
I
in
know.
round 2,
It would have been huge.
I still would have lost.
But it would have been. Yeah.
But it wouldn't have felt like I was losing, and and it would have forced everybody to get into that game, which might have helped me in some other weird way. I don't know.
I liked it. I mean, I liked Union Pacific. I like all that stuff.
I definitely like the
With the
improvements.
black, I thought I was going to start to grow it because at that point I didn't see.
There's not a
where
single
I
black
could
plate on
go-
the board.
Yeah,
No. Yeah, it never ever happened.
where I could go with gray too much
Well,
further.
Yeah.
But then some stock came up, and I'm like,
I know that's
I
the worst
grabbed the
part.
There's
wrong
always a
thing.
color that gets short shrift, right? There's always a stock or a rail that's going to be pretty low down there. But I don't know if I've ever seen some.
Some of that depends,
where
right?
it never expands at all.
If you
ever.
play 5 players,
Yeah.
right, then you might have.
But you'd have another color in there too, right?
You'd have yellow, yeah, correct. these colors tend to grow just because of the bonuses, right?
Sure. Yeah.
But again, also because
Is
there's
there anything like that in the other game?
Nope.
That's neat.
but also because there's fewer of them.
Because how many of those did
Right.
Nikki do? Didn't she do 2 or 3 of those?
Well, it doesn't matter who did
What?
them. It's just
No, but I'm just like, wow.
I
I
did
wasn't even
one.
paying
I did
attention
the
to
white
those.
one.
Right, but this is the perfect example, right?
I did
This
too.
green to here
Didn't.
help her in the least. All it did was put you further ahead.
yeah.
All
Now
right.
she was no. You were even with him,
Yeah.
so he didn't gain on you, and you did gain on me and Aaron.
Well, I
but
wanted
but
to-
he was already ahead of you.
Okay. Well, I wasn't doing. I was doing that to block the route, to get it clogged, so you guys couldn't
Right.
move your planes where you wanted to move them.
Fair enough. It's tough to. It's not so much that you get crazily blocked in this game as
No.
much as it is that you can't find the dollar amount you want.
Right. The exact dollar amount that
Because
you
you
need
wanna be
just
just
get
over
up
that
over
line.
that lip is
So how do we
is
track
sometimes
it?
not
You
fun.
track it with just total trains in the other game?
You just count them. So if there's
Yeah, this is
if
way
there's
better,
8 trains
man.
on the board, then it scores 8 and 4. But here's the deal: you don't pay to put a train on the board. Remember, you play track card to put a train on the board, not
Yeah.
money. And money is victory, and money is victory points. You never spend it.
Right.
The money in Union Pacific is not money. You could just
victory points.
you could do away with money and just keep it on a piece of paper, although that's infinitely less fun.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't spend it for anything. It's these. It's no different than collecting these. This is I like Union Pacific better than this, but I like the streamlining of this. That's I think what
What it was going for.
What they were trying to do with this was streamline Union Pacific. First off, you get rid of the track cards, right? Because in Union Pacific, you have like 4 different types of track, and some trains can't go on certain track, and you have to also be at it on the board, and that makes the game a little denser, let's say, or thicker. This is infinitely more family friendly in that, I'm going to cover up a circle and pay that much. Like, it's very easy and obvious that that's what you're doing.
So what is the what do you like better about Union Pacific than this one? I mean, I know you guys played it. You've played it a lot.
I like the Union Pacific. Everything just grows at an equal rate. Every time you put a train on the board, it goes up by 1.
That jumps there.
The ability for this to jump, which is interesting to me, I don't know that I like it as much. For example, there are only 7 white cards in the deck. And though white can't get all the way up there, because there aren't enough planes to do it, as you saw, it can jump 19 in one move.
Right.
Okay? The blue planes can't jump 19 in one move. And
But
Why is that?
there's enough of them because there's no
bonus.
completion
There's no
bonus.
completion
Oh, I see.
bonus.
They could do an 8 and an 8
Yeah.
though if they were positioned
Yeah.
correctly.
But
for
they
them.
start, like yellow, for example, they
Right.
start in the center,
With
so
all
they have to
threes
get
and
there.
fours, yes.
Yellow starts right here.
That's white. Yes.
White, starts right here. So
Yeah.
at the very least, if you want, it can go 8 right away.
Yeah.
So for the 7 planes you're placing on the board, you can really max them out. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
If they let you.
If other people will.
But no one's gonna.
No one's gonna tank
never.
it by.
You don't
You never
but
build something
I've,
just to not make it grow.
I've never seen anyone build purely defensively.
No,
in
but
this game.
my point is it may not be white. Right?
Right, but for example,
If they have to have stock and they have to be in it early enough to make that decision, if something doesn't get there first, Brown could get there quickly.
right.
Could take that one and take that one.
No, those 8s can go. That's for sure.
But
Brown's
white still
8s
has
Brown has. What I'm saying is,
plenty of big numbers to grow.
white can go. In this case, the 6 was covered, but white could go 5, right? Plus 4, plus 4, plus
Well,
9,
As soon as it goes 5, it's got another 8 available.
right?
If that one's up.
Plus 9,
Right.
and then it can go 6.
Yeah,
6.
it just depends on whether they come. I see
Again,
you're seeing maximum amounts, but
I'm looking.
But I understand it's a little bit more measured, so you can track that stuff a little bit more carefully, and
Right.
it doesn't balloon so quickly.
Right. Now that said, blue can go here and immediately get to this 8. It's not that these can't get out to there. And I don't even know if that's wrong.
Right.
I could be completely wrong. I haven't played the game like a million times.
No, I know. Well, you played the other one many, many more times for sure. And I mean, I see why you think it makes sense. It doesn't. There isn't that thing to worry about. Like, holy cow, that's going to really jump up a lot. I wasn't even thinking in those terms. I wasn't paying attention to those things.
Right.
I don't think I did a single one of them.
Well, you don't need to, right? In your case, you were in on everything that scored, so it didn't make any difference.
It's funny because I really thought I was making a mistake being in so many things.
No, that's exactly what you want to do. You did exactly what you want to do. You scored on everybody else's moves.
right.
That person almost always wins.
Well, this was a shocker here. Getting me into blue was actually great because I was able to draw them and people weren't buying for them. I was like, okay, well then I can at least tie,
right?
because I was at. I mean, I
low for a long
yeah.
time, right? Yeah.
At least the first scoring I didn't get really.
But even if,
I think I started with one.
Yeah.
Like this and this.
But even if you hadn't tied, right? Even if you'd come in second, I mean, you scored 8 in blue to Aaron's 8.
Right.
If Aaron had scored the 10 and you had scored 4 with Nikki, then you'd only be
6 points lower.
Yeah. You'd only be 6 points lower. Now, granted, if the game had been tighter, that 6 points could have been everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Hopping back to these little cards, if
Yes.
you notice, the orange, the white, the green, the gray are all for the stocks that have the least.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's what
Right,
Dave's
yeah.
pointing out.
Okay.
Is that it's just they can balloon, maybe artificially is what he's feeling.
But they're also, well, I guess, is it really?
Wouldn't you call it a balancing
Look how
factor?
high orange
that's
got,
what I
though.
feel. I
There's
feel it
only
makes those
2 more
stocks.
pieces
It
than
makes
white.
it tenser
It makes you want to use those
to use
stocks.
to get these stocks. It means that these lower value stocks, there's more fighting for them, which is interesting.
But my argument is that because there are only 7 whites, getting 2 of them is great regardless. You don't need this incentive because if you have 2 7s, you could very likely be in first or tied for first. If you have 3 7s,
I don't know
you
how
will
the
be
points transfer.
you will be
though,
in first,
between the two games.
even if it's a tie for first. So the notion of bumping this up an extra thing is not necessarily, doesn't matter. The incentive to be in the lowered stocks are already there because fewer of them in your hand guarantees you something. Like, I put down 2 reds, right? And for that, I was in 3rd place. If I put down 2 whites, and doing that means taking 1 away from you,
Right, then you're in a permanent second
I'm a
place.
permanent tied for second for the rest of the game. So that to me is the trade-off. The trade-off is the smaller ones cannot grow as big, but that's okay because, for example, Nikki scored this all by herself because there's only 8 in the game, and before we could find any, she had them all. And had she solely focused on just growing gray at her every available opportunity, I don't know that.
But that didn't come into play till later.
And I didn't.
I don't think maybe the second scoring was when she made the move on it.
Correct, because no one had gray for the first scoring.
Exactly.
It scored for nobody. But
I know
in
it's
this
smaller
ca-
in that
In this
level.
case, that timing didn't work out. But had she
Right.
started with gray in her hand from the beginning of the game and had gray, right? Gray starts here. So she could have gotten it to here by the first scoring. Now she scores 5 to R nothing.
You're right. It is huge, right?
Yeah.
It's only got 8 cards, but it's way up here.
Yeah.
Right. Because it has a bonus.
Yeah.
And I don't know that it needs that bonus.
Well, it has a bonus, and I waited to place these planes until
Yep.
not in that
Right,
case,
that's the
but
other thing.
until this
Till the little ones were
lower
gone.
number was filled, and then I said, now I can place
Right.
my gray plane and hop it up the track further.
Right. But that's the trade-off. What Lincoln was saying is true, which is when you do that, you then don't have money for your next turn. And what Lincoln was saying was every time he grows blue 3, it gives him a chance to do that again on his next turn.
Right.
If he needs to for tempo, and at the end of the game, tempo can be really huge, right?
Well, plus I wanted to advance these if I could,
At one point I had $2.
but I needed to get stocks out, so I couldn't completely do that.
At one point I had $2 from placing something, and if I'd had $3 instead
Yes,
of 2,
exactly. Happened
I
to me
could
for
maybe
sure.
have moved the clock. Now, it wouldn't have mattered because this was deep enough.
Yeah.
But I might have been able to stop that from happening. And the fact that the 3 of us were sort of all or nothing it at the end of the game is part, again, it didn't matter, this was deep enough. But that's part of the reason that you were able to get the 4th one of these out and get the gray out and get all
Well,
that
this
stuff.
got out actually kind of early too, considering.
But the reason you were able to do that was we were not advancing the time clock on our turns.
Because you were putting stocks out as well.
We didn't know because we didn't have money, right? Because I grew the orange.
Yeah, plus you guys took an 8 at some point there near the end of the game,
'Cause
which I
I-
think is a bad thing. I mean, I don't feel you should, You need to be either doing this or getting stuff on the board if you possibly can.
I had no money and I had no stuff.
No, I
had to take
know,
money.
I know.
And I didn't mind doing that. I needed to get this 5. I needed to move this from here to here to at least get my maximum point value out of it.
Yeah, I just was wondering. I was wondering about that. I mean, because we were splitting it, but
That was great for me. Better for me is if Aaron has. Well, I don't want Aaron to have 3.
Yeah.
Right. I need first. Better for me is if Aaron has 2 and
I
you
have
and
1.
Nikki have 1.
Yeah.
Or you just have 1.
so there's 7. Where's the other one? You buried 2 of them?
I buried 2. That was my most dangerous move for me.
Worked out all right. Well,
As it
you
turns
kept
out,
first, yeah.
as it turns out, when you played one down, I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But it ultimately didn't matter.
Well, cool. I like it.
Is this your
It's neat. I know, I like that
Ah,
pen. Very
But
nice graphics.
it's
yeah.
it's got the same thing. Like the trains in Union Pacific are really cool. These plans are really cool.
I like the color.
Yeah, the
palettes.
production is really great. It's certainly here's what's great about this.
Here's
You're
what's
absolutely right. Is it keeps track of everything. You don't have to. In Union Pacific, you're always going
counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, no,
I
I
will
like
s-
that.
That's
a lot.
definitely not as fun as this.
Here's a tiny niggle criticism of the graphic design and layout of the game.
Oh.
Why not name all these intermediate cities?
I agree with you.
You at the very beginning and during explanation you said, and I place a plane from here Vienna to
Whatever this
whatever it
is.
is. Every other airline and airplane game, because the theme is so heavy from going from city to city, give us the names of
And there's
these.
actually almost room in every case, right?
Yeah.
Or make it a different font, a smaller font, so you never forget that these are the home cities for an airport. But yeah, just a tiny little bit of theme that would have cost them nothing. And
Well,
not
this isn't
really
even a home city. They labeled
busy
Madrid.
Yeah.
But it's a goal city
It's a
for
goal.
the car. That's
true.
maybe
These
that's
guys
why. We want to just keep it simple,
These guys are on it.
right? That's the only one that's a goal city that's not also a home for another airline. But still, you see what I'm saying?
I do.
It seemed like just a tiny
Yeah, just
little thing that's
thematically,
missing.
that would be nice.
Thematically, yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Well, cool. I do like it. It's definitely. I mean, I've always liked when I think we played Union Pacific with Dave at Jonathan's the first time. I was like, holy cow, this is an amazing game.
Yeah.
That was so long ago.
You
And
need a
it's
pretty
like-
good sized table. You can't
9
you
years
can't
ago,
play
I
this
think.
on a little coffee
It was
table.
one of the
9?
first. It was one of the
Layout
first
and
games,
stocks and
early
everything.
games we played with you. We were so excited to play it because I'd only heard about it. I didn't have it, I don't think, at that time, or maybe I just had gotten a German version.
It was one of those holy grail games for a while, where where the English versions of it became kind of expensive. And I remember
you picking a prize table one of those.
And I remember our friend Bob bought. Someone was selling the German thing, and they had a case of them or whatever. He's like, "I'll just take 10 of them." He bought 10 of the German UPs because someone sold them to him for like $15 or $20 a piece.
Oh,
and he's like,
my.
"Fine, I'll just take them all."
Yeah.
At the time, of course, he loved UP, and they're probably all still in his. Well, not all of them. But most of them are probably still in his garage.
Yeah, it's
So-
very. I think they did a nice job. I don't know about the stuff that you're talking about exactly. I'd have to play both of them together to see, but I do like what this is. I like that it's completely obvious. I do like that. I think there's, to me, just because literally it's been probably 8 years since I played
Right.
Union Pacific. Probably not that long, but a while. I just like, that's a neat thing to
Yes.
me. And I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, and Nikki was like driving stocks up. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy crap, that's awesome.
It didn't
you know?
do me that much good.
I know, but I think Dave's right. You just didn't know. You know, you were seeing green as being good for both of us. And in the case of me, you shouldn't have been. But at the same time, I really didn't think I was doing that well.
It was
I knew I
good
was
for
doing
her
okay.
relative to us, though. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't a bad move for her. It was good for her. It was good for her
It was
relative.
better
to
for
us.
her to do red, though.
Red or gray, which she did, or red or gray.
Yeah.
What I mean, as a whole, you want to grow whatever you have first in, unless that was my other problem. Like everything I had a first in, you were second on.
Yeah.
So everything I did also helped you. I needed to maybe shift at some point and go to purple or do something else. I don't know.
Well,
Or
I
maybe
was
not.
gonna,
then
Maybe
I
you're
buried,
helping me
I buried 4 purple
And
cards.
Aaron.
Right.
I mean, I didn't want to.
Right.
I was like, oh wow, because I had purple from the beginning. I'm like, this is great. I'm gonna be able to take purple, and nobody was doing purple.
Right.
And then I'm like, ugh.
Well, those are purple because you had all the cards.
Well, no, because there's 14 of them. I only had 3. I drew another one later on, or maybe I had 2 or something. But I had low. I think I had 3 from that
It's
initial
tough to
hand.
focus on it though when you have other things, right?
Well,
We
I
all
wasn't
were
going to
focused
do
on
it.
green.
I
I
didn't-
was focused on orange.
I didn't want to reveal anything too soon.
Right.
But when it wasn't happening at all, I'm like, okay, well then this is gonna. I thought about it in the second round. I thought, oh, maybe I ought to do that, and it happened too quickly.
Right.
So
So
I
you
was
made
like,
$16 on the purpose.
Yeah,
so
I
It
know.
ended up being good.
But it would have been cool if I made another 8. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I just didn't see.
No one did that. No one even scored that for the first 2 rounds. That was
I know, none, yeah.
Well, it's tough.
But it's like because it
if
takes
everything-
several actions, and you want to use most of your stocks, but it's one to trade them in, one to lay them down.
It wasn't just that. I never had anything I deemed that was
That was
worthless.
worthless.
Yeah.
Exactly. The purple
Now,
was the
but-
only thing.
Now,
to
as it
me.
turns out,
As
this
it
was
turns out-
worthless.
Yeah.
Right, and a lot of things are worth less than 8 points if you'd been able to get the 8 points out of that.
This scored
second
me
scoring
3
round.
points.
Yeah.
But it scored me 3 points relative to you guys, and
Yeah.
it saved me a turn. That's what you're saying,
Saved,
right?
right,
It also
that's what-
saved
also
me a
gives
turn.
you $2.
Right,
Right.
and it got me $2.
No, but that gives you the $2 too. It's just a turn delayed.
Right. No, but I'm saying it happens quickly, right?
Yeah.
There was tension for me. Like that was another thing that I was worried about when I was thinking about dumping the purple, because I was like, I hope these are hidden because I don't want anybody to know that I'm
I
dumping.
had-
I looked it up just to make sure.
Yeah,
I
I
just
just-
face
made
down on the
about it
box.
when we got to that point.
I'm glad I didn't forget the drafting thing.
Yeah, that would have been crazy to just play a variant with no drafting in the scoring rounds like that.
Well, cool.
All right,
All
cool.
right.
Thanks for
Yay.
teaching it.
Airlines Europe.
Yay.
Yay!